Yeah. Welcome to the table where the truth gets said. No filters, nowhere, there's no words left unsaid. Different perspectives, but we all take a stand. Real talk live, this is no middleman. Yeah, soul setting tone, keeping structure and flow. Uncle Plug, bring game that the streets already know. Reign with the crown and a voice that expands. If it's honest conversation, no middleman. Live from the room where the real ones stand. Uncut, unscripted, no middleman.
Souls of Thought. Disclaimer. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. Statements made are opinions, satire, or hypothetical discussion and should not be interpreted as factual claims. We are not journalists, attorneys, or professionals. We are reacting to publicly available information. No statements should be construed as accusations or assertions of wrongdoing. By viewing this content, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own interpretations. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everything fabric.
You see that front door? You see that front door? That's where all the love go.
Huh? You see that dough?
That's where all the love go.
Huh?
Hey, Legend, let us play that shit back.
See that dough?
You see that front door? That's where all the love go. It ain't no ins and outs, you leave, won't be no coming home. I gave my heart away a long, long time ago. I gave my heart away a long, long time ago. You see that front door? That's where all the love go. I'd rather be alone if we can't make this house a home. I gave my heart away a long, long time ago. I gave my heart away a long, long time ago. Kicking women out that front door, screen swinging like I'm selling dope. This paper bought me a centerfold. I can buy another one, I can let them go. Bitch, don't try me, play the victim with all that whining. This contract ain't binding, everything shining and damn. Made mental notes about the bullshit and the lies, didn't vocalize it. Most men suffer in silence. Never let you see me break a sweat, take pain with me right to the death. I'm feeling fine, no feelings left. Only thing I like about the arguments, they always need the sex. Toxic love ain't love at all, you playing games, won't be involved. Kick a bitch out like a ball, I'm so used to taking losses. Love ain't easy, but you make everything too hard. Got me keeping up my guard, I'm reminded by these scars. You see that front door? That's where all the love go. It ain't no ins and outs, you leave, won't be no coming home. I gave my heart away a long, long time ago. I gave my heart away a long, long time ago. You see that front door? That's where all the love go. I'd rather be alone if we can't make this house a home. I gave my heart away a long, long time ago. I gave my heart away a long, long time ago.
I got sick and tired of being treated like a. I'm making a push.
There you go.
Yeah, I've been trying to turn the corner for a minute. Classic. Feel like I'm at the intersection. I'm talking about you gotta turn it on in the playoffs. Yeah. Came in without it, can't leave without it. Tired of being doubted, I'm trying to push. Wasn't getting no attention, worked so hard, they ain't had no choice but to look. 10 years in, still getting warm, built strong, you ain't have what it took. You know if you built for the ride or not. Yeah. They said I wasn't enough, still hear their voices in my head saying that I wasn't good. Now I see them out, look them in their eyes, they looking back and everything understood. Nike Tech, white ones, all winter, black diamond, watch they know that I'm good. Classic. I'm about to push like a broom. Boy, it's a sweep like a broom. What's understood gotta be explained when you the smartest person in the room. To my squad.
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah.
What's good?
Oh, middleman.
Yes, no middleman is. Oh, school. I was about to say Monday. It is Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday. This is the Raw Society Coalition's No Middleman panel. We are 3/5 of the No Middleman panel. And I am, of course, Miss Soft Rain. I am the Raw Society Coalition's first lady. Over here on this other side of me, the founder, facts over feelings all the time, souls of thought. And right up under me, I got Uncle Plug TV. How y'all doing tonight?
Amazing. It's a blessing to be here for show. Happy St. I said Patterson. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all my Black Irishmen out there.
Yeah, welcome everybody in too. Everybody that's in the chat already. We appreciate you. Hey, Too Tight. Hey, Classic. I saw Classic. I saw
we got the doc in here too.
I-90 West.
Hold on, I got you, Tez.
Classic
in the building. Sunny in the
building. Sunny. Hey, Sunny.
We got a psychiatrist in the building. Drew Daniels. What's up,
All
Drew?
right. Hey.
Yeah. Perfect night for you, big dog.
What's
Perfect night for you.
What's on in? And we do have some viewers over on Facebook that's already liked and shared it. So we appreciate everybody that's tapping in on Facebook. We are over on Kick too. We ain't really been, getting heavy on Kick yet, but we hope to start getting heavy on there. Hey, Steven, welcome in. I'm
Big
glad you were
fan.
Yeah.
What's up,
Hey,
Jen?
Jen. Yeah. All right.
War Room. What's up, Sonny?
So what's up, y'all?
Chilling, man. We got a good one tonight. We listened to the chat. The chat spoke. We listened. So tonight, man, on No Middleman, we got it for y'all. We bringing y'all some hits tonight. We're gonna be focusing on Michael B. Jordan while he's single. We talking about, is good just a perspective or is it really a truth? Because we always talk about good men, good women. So we're gonna see if there's any truth behind that word good, or is it just someone's perspective? We got Michael B. Jordan, we got Love Dorsey on the deck, we got Carlos Miller also on the deck, and then we also have a great icebreaker brought to us by our very own Sonny from the chat. We're going to be talking about illusions. Is options illusions? People think they have options, and is it just illusions? But before we do that, you guys already know.
Love you, Sonny.
Yeah. She great with it. But before we get going there, you guys know we have to do On the Radar with Rain. It's the only way to get the topics of what's going on in the streets. So here we go.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
All right, everybody, welcome back. This is On the Radar with Rain, of course, where we break down the stories that are making noise across culture, news, and the internet. And tonight, I've got a lineup that hits on every level. We're going to start with a story that's coming from inside of the government. And then we're going to take on a moment to honor someone who meant a lot to the culture. And finally, we're going to end on a serious case involving a well-known name in music. So let's get into tonight's raindrops. So the first one, this is a big one. A top U.S. intelligence official, Joe Kent, has officially resigned over the war with Iran. And the way he left was he made sure people were going to pay attention. So he posted his resignation letter publicly. And in it, he said that he could not support the war. He said he claimed that Iran posed no imminent threat to the United States, and went even further, saying that the decision to go to war was influenced by pressure and misinformation. So, because this isn't someone on the outside talking, this is someone who had access to national intelligence. And on top of that, he's been a longtime supporter of Trump. So when someone like that steps out and says, hey, this didn't need to happen, that hits kind of different. So the White House pushed back, though, saying the president has strong and compelling evidence that Iran was planning the attack. But reports from Pentagon's briefing suggest that Iran may not have been planning to strike unless the U.S. had acted first. So now you got two completely different narratives. And Trump, he didn't hold back. He called Kent weak on security and said that it was a good thing he resigned. And this even complicated it more because Kent also pointed to an influence from Israel in the media, which sparked backlash and criticism. And Kent, he's a combat veteran with multiple deployments, and he lost his wife in a unaliving themselves bombing across seas, overseas. So when he says he doesn't support sending Americans into another war, it's just not politics, it's personal for him. So that is been back and forth today with Joe Kent and all that good stuff. So do y'all think what we were doing is a mistake, or?
I said that. I did not agree with that. Anybody who knows me, I am a Trump supporter, man. I am a conservative, but I don't believe in that. I don't think war was the way forward. I think you're starting to see a lot of people come to the forefront, and it's kind of funny, right? Because Trump can't even insult him, because at the end of the day, you hired him.
Yeah.
So he had to be pretty good for you to hire him in the first place. So it's kind, what I mean? I think sometimes you just got to take the L on the chin, man. Nobody wanted war. He promised no war. He did everything else he promised, but he promised no war, and we got the war. So I got to call him out when he wrong. When he wrong, he wrong. I agree with Love. Yeah. I agree with Plug for sure. For sure. When you wrong, dog. I can't. Hey, gotta be objective, regardless of how I feel about like politics and things of that nature. This is not a good
Wrong
look,
is
not a
wrong.
good, yeah, not a good move.
It's never a good look. Only good look. You're doing way too much for
At
one
this point.
side.
Yeah.
You're doing way too much for one side. And it's like, bruh, no matter what being said, you know, the Constitution has to stand. And at the end of it all, you can have your run and you have your supporters and you'll have your naysayers. But at the end of the day, you still need to do what's constitutionally right at the end of the day.
And two, we're not positioned for war right now. Y'all know me. I just recently retired. Like I can tell you right now, like the military that I left is not ready. We're not positioned for war. Like we're not. Like I understand we got superior air power and things of that nature. But if we have to go to a stand-off war, like old school, getting people over there, we not ready for that yet. Like the army's still kicking people out over a beard. We're not ready for a war. You know what I mean? So
that's the square shit in the world.
Yeah, so I tell people all day, man, we're not ready for it. We're not positioned for it. Yeah, big facts, 2 times. I'm telling you, like we're not ready for it. So we'll see. We'll see how long this dance lasts. Maybe it's the last dance. You know, you never know. So, but as we speak about the last dance, man, you know, we losing some great people, man. Quickly.
Can I ask you this one question before we move forward, real quick? We know he's a figurehead. So who's really calling these shots?
I think I can't say what I can't say what I need to say, man.
What you gonna say, Bud? Like
he said, who's calling the shots? We know he's
who was really calling the shots.
Oh, you talking about like in pretty much in politics at the moment,
right? Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, he's not calling no shots. Who's calling these shots?
The highest bidder.
And they're making the wrong call.
Because you got to think about it. Everybody, even Kamala Harris, had people that, you know, was into like different businesses. You know what I mean? We have all these people are sponsored. They're sponsored. You know what I mean? Y'all got politics is sponsored. You know what I mean? So it's all about like everybody is sponsored. So I think it's all about the highest bidder, man. Highest bidder,
makes
man.
No sense.
At all, man. I was filling my whip up for $24, $42 now.
81.
Yeah,
81. 62 to 81. Absolutely bonkers. But I'm not fooled though. I already know like there's going to be a decrease in the gas around the preliminaries, and it always goes back up around this time.
There you go. Shout out Ray. Golly, Ray. There you go.
Thank you, Kelvin.
Thank you. He said it's all smoke and mirrors. Yes, sir. You already know, class. All smoke and mirrors. He said, I heard that, bro. I believe it. Yeah. I lived it. Yeah, but good topic, man. Great topic, man.
I seen out like, whoa.
Yeah.
Who do we lose?
You know, here we go.
Oh,
Miss Kiki Shepherd.
It's showtime.
She passed away last night, a long-time co-host of It's Showtime at the Apollo. You know, she's so graceful on the stage with all that grace and everything. So for so many people, that name brings a whole era. Kiki Shepherd wasn't loud. She didn't have to be. She brought grace, presence, and consistency to one of the most iconic stages in entertainment. Week after week, she stood on that Apollo stage, introducing talent and being part of moments that launched careers. And if you grew up watching that show like me, you remember her. She had a soft smile. She was very elegant, calm, and right in the middle of all of it. So she spent over a decade on the stage and becoming one of the most recognizable faces of that era. And now people are taking a moment to give her flowers because sometimes the people who help build the culture aren't always the loudest in it. So tonight we're going to remember Miss Kiki Shepherd for her grace, her presence, and her legacy. So rest in power, Miss Kiki.
So I do want to provide you guys some information, man, because I think it's always important to educate the masses when we lose someone, especially in the Black culture. When we lose someone, we all know she passed by having a heart attack. And I want to kind of go over the stats for African Americans at the moment, where our leading cause in death in the African American is heart disease.
Yes.
Black adults are 30% more likely to die from heart disease than any other race. We have the higher rate of fatal heart attacks and earlier onset in the Black community. Also, Black Americans are less likely to be diagnosed, but more likely to die after a heart attack. Also, there's higher evidence of silent or atypical symptoms, which delays treatment. Some of these things that delay the treatment, or some of the things that we avoid as Black folks when we go to the hospital, is hypertension, high blood pressure for those who need to know what that means. Diabetes. Blacks are about 60% more likely to be diagnosed with diabetes. Obesity. Think about this, guys. Think about this, because shout out to Classic. Y'all go catch Classic's clip that he put out about is overweight attractive or not attractive now. And I'm going to read something to y'all. Obesity, higher prevalence, especially among Black women. So this positive onset about empowering, to be thick and
top heavy.
Yeah, that's not
top
good,
heavy.
guys.
Hey, listen. I'm telling you, hard working harder.
Yeah. So just think about that, guys, when we sit and talk about the Black community, man. Stress, hypertension, diabetes. And again, we don't go to the hospitals. And then also sometimes doctors do discriminate. I've seen it in my own life and working in the medical field. Doctors will discriminate. I know Rain had some experiences of that too. And she's white.
I'm white, and it happened the other way around.
So just be mindful of that, y'all. Shout out to Kiki Shepherd and her family, man. She was a beautiful face for African American TV. I don't think there's not one kid in America that didn't know her on Apollo, man, when they were rubbing that log or the Sandman was coming out, man.
Crushing.
Yeah. So shout out to her, man. She reminded me of the original Aunt Vivian, man. Aunt Viv on Fresh Prince, man. That's what she looked like. So again, yeah. Get him, plug, get him. Yay.
I will say this too,
Ray,
about people in their healthcare too. You're your own advocate when it comes to your healthcare. If something is ailing you, bothering you, if that doctor that you're seeing is like disregarding what you're going through or trying to put you off, go see somebody else. We have free will to go see whatever doctor we choose to see and who will choose to see us. So if you're thinking that stuff is getting ignored and you're not they're not taking care of you the way that you're supposed to be taken care of, please go find another doctor. Period. Read reviews and do your own research when it comes to these doctors. I'm thankful to have been blessed with a great doctor, a personal care doctor. So go ahead.
But thank you. Shout out to Classic, man. I'm straight meat and veg. I mean, no meat, all veggies, fruits. Shout out to Classic, man, for the tip. You know what I mean?
I just want to say to all you beautiful women, Black, white, and Hispanic, when the doctor tell you to do something, do it.
And do it. Yes.
You hard-headed woman, you. Do what he tell you to do. Don't do everything other than what he told you to do. Do what he tell you to do. And do something. Half the time, the doctors don't want to tell you nothing, and they treat you a certain kind of way because they know your hard-headed ass ain't gonna do it. I'm just saying. I'm being honest with y'all. I gotta give to you one thou wow. He tell you diet and exercise. You eat a salad, you sneaking candy bars, Dorito tater chips in bags all in your car.
Ice cream.
You going to get this. You filling up your cup like you're back in college in your dorm room. You're hitting every flavor: Dr. Pepper, Fanta, Sprite. You put everything in your cup. Come on now. Stop cheating yourself and say, something ain't right. You know what ain't right. You know what you done did. Now you got amnesia. You remember everything that I did, but you remember all them snacks you got in the car. Huh? You going to get gas and you're throwing all the chip bags and the tater chip bags and the candy bar wrappers away.
Plug, what's that saying they used to say? A hard
head make a soft ass.
And this guy just learned it.
Great segue.
I guess I'm about to
Watch yourself.
Watch yourself. Tarantula.
Fun fact about
I didn't know his music was warning us.
dang.
He said he was a pussy crook.
Y'all stop talking about my childhood crush. I had a crush on Mystical something fierce.
He had a childhood crush on you too. He had a childhood crush on you too.
I'll be quiet. Hey, fierce. I took my dad into the record store to buy his CD.
Whoa, man.
Watch pussy crook. He said it.
He said, I know.
Wait a minute. Now stop.
Go ahead.
So
stay in line.
Michael Tyler, whose rapper name is Mystical from the 504, has now entered a guilty plea in connection to a rape case stemming from a 2022 incident in Louisiana. So according to investigators, the case involves allegations that a woman was assaulted against her will and had her belongings taken during the incident. He was originally facing multiple serious charges, including first-degree rape, DA, battery, and I don't think I should be saying that word, and false imprisonment. Now, in this latest development, he has entered a plea to a reduced charge and is currently awaiting formal sentencing. So legal experts say that this could still result in a significant prison sentence, possibly years, even decades, depending on how the court rules. So what makes this case even more serious is that this is not the first time. Back in the early 2000s, he served 6 years in prison, leading to guilty sexual battery and extortion. He was also arrested again at 17 on similar allegations. Though that case was later dropped. So when you look at the full picture, this isn't just a single moment; it's a pattern, unfortunately. So at the center of this case is a victim, and a legal process is still unfolding. And regardless of who someone is or how well they're known, of course, we know situations like this demand to be taken seriously. Because, in the end, it's not about status, it's about responsibility, So.
Yeah, man. It's sad. This is sad, man. This is sad, man. This is
man, he gonna be he done took some coochie and he going somewhere where they taking booty. They say coochie make you mean. Coochie make you green and booty make you mean.
Man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Yeah, man. He out of here, man. He out of here for sure, man. He said, folks, stay talking what he want.
Man, ladies, when you're with him, just get to it.
She said, it is sad. It is sad, dog. We laughing, but it's sad, dog. It's sad, bro.
Say he just came home for this, man.
Yeah.
This man is habitual. Yeah, habitual coochie taker. Wobble.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
Yeah, wow.
Tell me what you're working with. Hey, he been telling y'all. Like, hey, they said R. Kelly was saying it in the music. Mr. Cook was saying it in the music too. He should have been telling your daughter, danger. Hey.
Lord have mercy, boy. I'm trying to tell you, man. But he told me.
Look at it. He said he did say, "Watch yourself." I know.
Mess around and get beside yourself.
Yeah.
So tonight, y'all.
You know what was crazy though?
What's that?
He was so unpredictable.
No, not in this case, because they
go back in his
the same thing over and over and over again.
If y'all go back to Unpredictable, he got a song called Coochie Crook.
Yeah.
Man wasn't playing, man. Man said he told you what it was.
Man. Bruh. So, my mama always said though, a man that continues to do the same crimes, they are fit for jail for here on out. That like they need jail. Mm-hmm. She said some other things, but I won't expose people like that. But my mama say on people that kept going back, you know why they going back.
Yeah. And that's why, sometimes those repeat offenders, they don't get to come back out. They get life sentences.
Places priceless.
Clip that part.
Look, you beside yourself. I know.
It's sad, man. Not because it just settled in on me after the laughter subsides. It set in like this nigga really was telling us, man. Like,
yeah.
So tonight we had one of our top security. Wait, in the White House.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started, Sonny. Don't get me started.
He resigned publicly, of course, and the White House pushed back, and so did Trump and Miss Kiki Shepard, the beloved Miss Kiki Shepard. May she rest in power. And of course, Mystical went ahead and pleaded guilty. Thank y'all for tuning in to On the Radar with Rain. Hey, before we go though, so Plug got on to the ladies about their health and listening to their doctors. I am going to give some advice to these men out here. There's a lot of men who don't go to the doctor. Okay, so your young men, that's y'all got all that going on, and y'all bouncing around everywhere doing everything, you don't have time to do this, do that. At least go get a yearly checkup. At least go get blood work done. When you hit 40, you need to start checking on other things, and your doctor's going to explain that. So make sure you go get your yearlies done. If you don't do anything else, do that for yourself. You're doing it for you. It's a form of self-care. And my ladies, see, we still talking about it. My ladies, if you're over 40 in October, actually I do my yearlies on my birthday, so I never forget. Yearly gyno, yearly breast exam, and my physical. I do it on around my birthday every year. Ladies, y'all do the same thing. Make sure you're doing it, especially over 40. We think we young and we invincible and can't nothing happen to me. You never know. Chadwick Boseman is a example, So make sure y'all go see y'all doctor, regardless of the fact.
Hey, and what just to add to that, when we was younger and they did all the comedy sketches, most of the things that we are supposed to do, they made fun of and put that in comedy situations that they made fun of to deter us from doing it. Always remember that those behind every black actor or black comedian, there's a white writer. So they always made fun of that. You had to go and get the finger put in there to get your prostate checked. Your ass better go get your prostate checked. Because y'all ain't eating fruits and vegetables like Souls and Classic. Your ass eating steak, ribeyes, and hot dogs and hamburgers. You better go get your colon checked and your prostate checked.
And if you're close with your family, ask medical questions. A lot of this stuff that's being passed down it's hereditary.
You know why?
Ask those questions. Have those conversations with your family. Sometimes it skips generations. So do all that. So we give some good advice tonight.
All right, cool. You better.
Well, that's on the radar. That's on the radar with Rain. And I know black people never wanted to take advice from a white person. Good night.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
Shout out to Rain.
That's the only people they listen to. Shit, that's the only people they listen to. Shit,
not last night. He said, I'm gonna miss y'all.
All right, dog.
She said, Sonny said, get that blood work too. Yes,
blood work done. Absolutely.
I just did all mine this year. I just did all mine probably about 2 months ago. So yeah, make sure y'all get all that checked up, see where you at. It actually makes you feel better about life, bro. Like for real, especially when everything going good and then you making healthy changes. It was going good before you even made the healthy change. That's a positive thing too. So yeah, make sure y'all get everything done, man. You heard it here first at the No Middleman. Get yourself checked, man. But
you lost a lot of weight, ain't you? I'm like, yeah, I did. All right, your blood work looking good. I'm like, yeah. Thank you, baby. Yeah.
So yeah, man. A lot of us are going too soon, man. For real though. But tonight, man, we have a great show on hand. As I mentioned before at the beginning of the broadcast, don't forget we will be doing a mid-show break where we'll give you guys 3 to 5 minutes to get yourself together, get you something to drink, go use the restroom, do whatever you need to do. But I want to shout out to Sonny, man. Sonny is always giving us something to provide a great show. So shout out to Sonny for the icebreaker for tonight. It's going to be a great icebreaker, and it's going to actually fall into what we're talking about tonight. Because tonight we're going to be talking about, is good a good thing, or is it just a perspective? So we're going to fall into these topics tonight. What my boy Classy said they can't check my prostate through blood work. I'm cool. Classy, I'm with you, bro. Classy, do the right thing, man. At least lie about doing the right thing. You see these people following you too tight, go to that doctor. Don't follow Classy out here eating fresh fish from the Greece islands and stuff like that. That nigga eating right. Hey, Classy on a different level now. Nigga eating super fruits. If I feel super sick, I'm great fast. See, 40 days.
And see, when we're sick, though, what do we? The last thing we think about is eating when we're sick. So our body naturally fasts while we're sick. We don't have an appetite. We don't want to eat. So while we're healing from that sickness, our body naturally is telling us, "Don't put anything in me. Let me heal myself," and then we'll move forward. Of course, get your nutrients and stuff, but still, you don't be wanting to eat when you're sick.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, go ahead. But at the end of the day, man, this is all illusions, man. Your health can be an illusion, or it could just be an option. So we're gonna lean into our icebreaker tonight. Again, brought to you by the good Sonny, man. Again, shout out to Sonny.
We can't slow him down, can we?
I know he go fast, y'all. He goes super fast. I can't slow him down because it's on Instagram. We don't have but so listen very well. He goes in. Our icebreaker tonight is the illusion of options. So we're going to be talking about tonight's perspective on, people dating, people being single. But this young gentleman is going to be talking about the illusion of options. People think they have options, but it might just be an illusion. So here we go, guys. Let me get that volume on for you. We're gonna
say is people have options. Everybody has options. But I want you to try something in real life. Say it out loud in front of the actual human being. Yes, she's one of my options. Watch that whole room freeze over because the word only works at a distance. The second it touches a real person, it just sounds wrong. And that's your first signal about it. Because if a concept cannot survive contact with the situation it describes, it's probably not describing reality. It's describing a model people invented. And people say they have options because they're interested in a lot of people. That's like saying you cook dinner because you open the fridge a lot. Looking at the food is not the same as cooking it. Interest is not relationship. Okay, let's go further, right? People say they have options because a lot of people would date them. But just because 10 people would date you or 10 people will get into a relationship with you does not mean you have options. It means that every shoe your size in the store fits your foot. That's exactly what it means. Fitting is not the same as working. Then the biological argument likes to show up. Humans evolved to maximize mating options. Okay. But I want you to explain this as well. Put 10 attractive people in front of someone. 8 register as nothing. 1 seems interesting. 1 or 2 feel strangely, irrationally alive. Not selection, not evaluation, recognition. Your nervous system didn't stand through inventory. It ran a pattern match. Then the modern argument, right? The modern argument. Dating apps, infinite profiles, endless exposure. But scrolling past 500 humans to find 2 interesting ones is not abundance. It's noise pollution. That's all it is. Visibility is not compatibility. Exposure is not resonance. A stadium full of people is not a relationship pool. It's just a stadium. That's all it is. Let's go to power strategy. Always keep options. Never depend on one person. That works in markets. It does because markets reward leverage, but relationships stabilize through mutual narrowing, the mutual narrowing of attention. 2 people slowly letting the rest of the room fade out. That's all it is. 2 people slowly letting the rest of the room fade out. And if you keep every door open forever, I want you to understand what happens if you follow the power strategy. If you keep every door open forever, you do not become powerful. You become unable to invest. And people who cannot invest cannot build anything real with anyone. And then people say they feel chemistry with a lot of people. I can go ahead and go past that now. That is not what's happening. You're experiencing activation from a lot of people. Novelty, validation, drama. Those are easy to trigger. Compatibility is not. If intensity met alignment, half the population would already be soulmates. But intensity repeats. Compatibility stabilizes. Let's go to cheating. Let's talk about the cheating argument. People cheat because they have options. I want you to know something that you are going to have to accept. Opportunities exist everywhere. Everywhere. But I want you to lock in. Faithfulness is not the absence of opportunity. It is the presence of commitment. And most of the time, cheating happens because something in that relationship broke and someone could not confront that honestly. That's all that ever happens. That's all that ever happens. Blaming options for cheating is like blaming grocery stores for hunger. It's just fundamentally the wrong mechanism. And let's go to where the whole thing breaks. I just go right past all the little small stuff. Every version of the options argument assumes the same premise, that relationships are built through a selection, right? Through a selection from a pool, just like shopping. But that is not what humans do. Humans form relationships through recognition and unfolding. You meet thousands of people, but most of them will never register, and very few of them will feel alive. Just a couple of them. And amongst those few, maybe one or two eventually grow into something real. And that is not a marketplace experience. That is alignment. Alignment. So when people brag about having options, here's what they usually mean. I'm going to tell you flat out. Attention. Matches, flirting, visibility. Attention is cheap. I just want you to understand, attention is cheap. People can vie for attention their whole life. Real connection is a rare event. Attention is the easiest thing in the world to generate. So this means that the real scarcity in relationships was never the people. There's billions of people, right? The scarcity about relationships is alignment. And alignment does not increase just because the crowd got bigger. So next time somebody says they have options, I want you to actually understand what they're really describing. Visibility, not compatibility, not relationship, not even a commitment. They're just talking about visibility. They're just widely seen. That's all they are. Because when it comes down to the people we actually bond with, most of us never had options at all. We had recognition, right? And recognition does not come in bulk. I think everybody.
He said a lot.
Hey, you know what I was visualizing when he was speaking? Like we riding in the car, right? And he just went to talking. And everybody just went to turn the radio down. I was like, what you said, bro? And like everybody just locked in on him for the whole ride all the way to the venue.
What y'all think about that? I think he said a lot. Like he said
a lot. They be broken down.
A lot, but a little, because he said so much to confine it into one space. He brought it back in. He took it out.
Yeah.
Back in with a lot of example. And what I really got from it is that he truly said that, connection is everything. And everything else that you hear is just loud noise and attention. And options are not important. The connection is the two people drowning out the noise of the room. I like that.
Yeah, when he said two people narrow down.
And
what was it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cook, Rain. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, alignment stuck out to me because you can have tons of options. The options are out there, but are they really options if you don't align with them? So they're not even an option if you don't align with them. And like you said, plug to the connection and the relationship, period. So
how many people look for that? How many people look for that?
Thank you, Tez. Tez, I like that. I like what Tez said too. We have that.
You want to back up?
I like what Tez said. I think we need to update our definitions. Those are definitely options, maybe not viable options, but they are option nonetheless. So shout out to Tez, man. Shout out to Tez. I like that.
I mean, how many people are truly looking for a connection? Like, honestly, I think people go out looking for a husband, looking out for a wife, looking for a girl, looking for a man, my man. But how many people are truly looking for a connection?
Money. Thank you, Sonny.
Are you making another beat, Daddy? And Genius is my dad.
Classic. Oh, we talk about money? Get money. Let's talk about it. My money look different now. When I talk about 50, used to be $50. I'm talking about 50,000. Gotta move a little different. Yeah. My maneuvers is in and out. Ain't trying to get spotted at all. Too introvert to be in the crowd. Real life. I'm low key at the coach store buying plain Janes, no logos. When you spend as much time on the boat as I do, you ain't really got a showboat. I got my own brand, wear my own clothes. You swear to God, I got it out of Soho.
Shout out to Sonny, man. Again, Sonny always sends over dope content. I appreciate her always supporting the channel, man, in multiple ways, not just monetary, but also intellectually, man. It brings a lot to the show. It does not go unseen. When and I didn't even watch the whole thing. Go ahead.
What'd you say, bud?
I love you, Sonny.
Yeah. So so I thought it was very interesting. The first thing I thought about when I heard him,
What that?
he's the true definition of good guys finish last.
Damn, man. Missing out.
I'm serious.
They missing out.
Yeah, he's speaking on a level. He's letting women know he understands attraction, soulmates, how to be a valuable person. Like, he's telling them that, hey, I know all that other stuff is stupid. I know what it feels like to be seen. And he's a perfect example of good guys finish last, because a woman would overlook all that, all the positive things he said, and he'll be single still. Because I think he technically was. See, a lot of times these messages seem like they for everybody, but they really for a certain group of people. Because he's talking about women. Because we already know that less than 10% of the top man gets a lot of options or valuable options or attention. Women get all the attention. Big, fat, ugly, small, blue, green, it don't matter. A woman will get attention by at least one man, no matter what platform she on.
I think when men wanted just as much attention as women did, and that's when shit started going left.
That's a good one, Plug. What is your thoughts though, Rain, before we narrow in on the women? What are your, because when I'm listening to him, outside of the cheating part, where a lot of people probably would put men in that boat, which we know women cheat too, but with that being said, to me, he was narrowing down that, hey, women, just because you can get all the recognition, visibility, recognition, doesn't mean you have options. You're actually skipping over the person who is like your soulmate and that's in true alignment with you, or as we talked about on No Middleman, equally yoked, right? Being in that yoke. You know what I mean? So appreciate all the comments, guys. I'm gonna try to get to most of them, but I want to make sure we can flow the conversation as well. We'll try to get to all the big ones. So we apologize if we miss anything. But as classics say, the money does get you to the front of the line. But yeah, so what is y'all thoughts about this? I think this is gonna be a good conversation that's gonna actually take us through the night. So
I know y'all are gonna jump on the women, but as far as men go, I'm not saying jump on the women, but y'all were talking about women and their options and whatnot and wanting attention. But as from a woman's point of view, men explore their options more than trying to really lock down and build with someone. There are more men out there who really would rather just explore their options than to see if they truly align with somebody and connect with somebody to lock in a monogamous relationship. That's my thoughts on it.
Her. All right, Plug, we hear you. Got your big dog. He said he'll be right back. I like what Ted said right here. Chris Brown, Usher, Drake, Bow Wow coming to town is options, but it's not viable. It's a one hitter quitter. I get you on that one.
Yeah.
And I know y'all know. Classic Fire, yes sir. Fire from Classics Music. He said nobody deserves hell on earth, and if a person provides you that for a time, or oftentimes you're going to look into some option of leaving, cheating, coping, etc. I like that, class. I like that. Nice call, bro. So true. Classic said, if a man is seeking to fulfill or complete a woman, he will lose forever. If a man is looking for the fairy tale woman, he will lose forever. Embrace women for what they are and choose a headache. He said, pick a headache or two and rock out.
Yeah, that's what he always said. Yeah.
And he said, facts, Plug. I'm starting to believe that cheating only applies to women. Don't get them, Ted. Don't get them, Ted. Don't get them, Ted. Of course, Thuggin' you would disagree. She said, I disagree. I think he was making a general statement. Easy to feel that way. Tom said, no need to apologize. Great content, souls of thought, like always. Thank you, big dog. It's the whole Raw Society up here, man. We try to bring something to y'all. Y'all actually created tonight's show, so we appreciate it. This is a chat live show. Men don't explore their options because, yes, sir, choose wisely, act accordingly. Because the average man has less options, What are you talking about? Tez, are you asking us?
He asking me because I said, yeah.
Oh, okay. You gotta start putting names on them questions, Tez. We got to make sure everybody can answer for their own. Sonny said, Tez, I think that was his point. Ted said only men who have the ability to explore options, or is that superbly? Or is that right? Superbly?
Superbly, yeah.
Okay, Desire, man. Come
Good
on.
job, souls.
Look, let me know when I'm right, nigga. Let me know when I'm right. Oh,
Hey, stop it. You see,
No.
I come in and say, when you say, I'll be like, superbly. You hit me in the earphone. So you hit me in the earphone. Superbly.
Most dudes don't have a roster of women. They can't attract that man. Women like the same 13 guys. Tom said, I'm glad I got mine because no woman now women are requiring 50,000. Lord Jesus, where's the world going? Richard said before marriage before sex, God rules, problems here now. Richard says a lot was saying a little. If you pay attention to it. Class said, I have a question. What's your question, big dog?
Come on, Classic. We waiting on you.
Come to the front of the congregation. Come to the front of the congregation.
Get us the question. Go ahead, Ray.
It's the men that I have experienced in my lifetime, the few. And I'm saying experience, and that's either being in a relationship with, talking to, getting to know, conversating with. If I line those 10 men up, and it's I'm gonna say blue collar men, men out there working, soldiers, because I live near an army base. 9 out of those 10, I'm gonna say 7 out of those 10 men have a roster.
Now, what are their age range?
All over. Young 20s to 50s, 60s.
But see, I think that goes back to proximity too, right? Like y'all are in a small city where like the military makes up the majority of the population too. You know what I mean? Like you go to my hometown, like Barksdale makes up Shreveport, Louisiana. Like that base. Like so like it would seem that way with military people because usually we're in a town where we make up the majority of people. So I see what you're saying, but I think it's also about the proximity too, right? Because until women learn that every military man don't got money, don't have great credit, they have to learn all that before they believe the what the TV tell you about men in uniform and stuff like that. And you see like, okay, these niggas broke just like the average guy until they get to a certain rank. So yeah, but I definitely can see where you're coming from. This was classic. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Not all that 7 out of 10 are military. I would say blue collar. Yeah, all the way across. Yeah.
Okay, cool. My bad.
No, it's okay.
Hey, blue collar workers they have options. You know why? Because women end up seeing them more often. Like you think about like a UPS guy or a FedEx guy, or a woman who orders Amazon and the same guy drops it off every day. Remember, like back in the day, it was always about the milkman because the milkman he ran that route every day. So a lot of times, you know this as a woman, you can speak on it. Women start to build a relationship just out of the proximity, the similarity. You start having those small conversations. He starts knowing that it's your birthday because last year he came at the same time. Like it's so much going on. Like I tell people, man, if I did life again, boy, I'll be an apartment maintenance man. Boy, I'll be an apartment maintenance man. And I want to be the Section 8 one too. I don't even want the fancy.
Mr. Soul's got 13 kids.
Hey, you come on in here, fix my air conditioner. I fix some macaroni and cheese and fried chicken and some collard green. You want to play?
Hey, back in the day, boy, being that maintenance man,
So
everybody knew Mr. Lee.
So let me go test that condenser real quick.
hey, plug, you prolonging stuff. You just, hey, I got to come back tomorrow. I got to get that extra part for that pipe underneath that cage. I got
stop by the house for 5 minutes. Oh, that part ain't came in. I got to come back tomorrow.
I ain't got the right PVC pipe to fit that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got none of my glue. I ain't got my glue to make sure it's stuck in there real good. You know what I'm talking about? Stick it in there real good. So
what time your husband leave? Oh yeah, I should be able to get here about 7:30 or 7:30. Let him know I'm coming about 7:30. He'll be gone at 6, I know, but just let him know so he know what's going on. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Lee. Shout out to Mr. Lee at Grimmett Drive Apartments. Mr. Lee was that guy. Yeah.
Full of goodies.
So this was classic question. Sorry, y'all. We going on a tangent. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
Classic said, if more people blame their significant others, a bad behavior, attitude, and or energy for cheating, would more people act like they got sense? In spite of their emotional state. I'll let y'all answer that
one. It's either you are or you aren't. It's either you are or you aren't. That's just like, are you gonna do it or you're not gonna do it? Just to be honest, the options can be there in a plethora, but at the end of the day, if you're not going to do it, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. And that's not blaming anybody. It's solely on you. You make that choice to be upset. You make that choice to be sad. You make that choice. You make that choice. You make that choice to be emotionally available or emotionally unavailable. Either you're going to do it or you're not. We can ask all the questions. We can go down the line. We can go through all the social media posts or whatever the case may be. Either you is or you ain't. That's a decision. That's a choice that you have to make.
You got anything on that, Rain, before I move on to the comments?
I keep reading the question over and over and over again.
You want us to dumb it down for you?
No, you trying to say
no, I didn't know. You said I didn't know if you were trying to get like a different understanding from it.
No, I mean I understand what he's saying. It's more so my thoughts ain't rolling in.
My thoughts.
I'll come back to it.
Oh, I got you. Hey, you the first lady. We can come back to any question you need, man. Classic said more people should use infidelity as an or else. Start tripping for longer than 72 hours. I'm gonna start tripping with you, for example. He said 333 for the support. Appreciate you, Tristan. What's up, Tristan, man? Shout out to Tristan, big dog. Oh, yeah. Plug already knew he ain't even need a big dog. Sonny said, I believe it, Ray. Shout out to Mind Empowerment Journey. He said, I'm gonna say this: as you age, the least amount of women you need as far as testosterone release. I agree. I agree with that, and I also
that is a nutshell.
But I also think as you get older, you start to understand the type of energy that it takes to be a liar.
It takes a lot.
It takes a lot of energy.
A lot.
It takes a lot of energy and a lot of like memory. Like a lot of memory. Like one slip up, you done.
And you know,
it takes a lot of energy, dog.
And you gotta have that element of I don't give a fuck. You gotta have that element too. That's in there. Like you gotta really, you know what I'm saying? If you're in a committed relationship and you get ready to go slang some dang-a-lang somewhere else, it's like you gotta have that element of, man, I don't give a fuck anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it always falls back on either you is or you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
This about liars too. Liars, it gets real funky when they start to believe their own lie. They get entwined in their own lie, so they don't even know what the truth is anymore.
Yeah,
they have to keep constantly replaying that lie to make it true to them, so they can speak it out of their mouth like it's true.
Yeah. I think Doug and Nate said something.
Yeah, Moose, you can say that again.
Yeah, that was dope.
Again. Say that shit again, right?
It ain't gonna come back. We gotta replay it.
All I hear is raindrops.
No, people have to they have to constantly when it's not gonna come back. I told you it's not gonna come back.
It wasn't for the heart. It wasn't for the heart plug. It wasn't for the heart plug. It wasn't pure. It wasn't pure.
One and done. One and done.
Pure. One pure. One pure. Hey, Thug and A said something here though. She said, "Don't backpedal. 7 out of 10 men have a roster, like Rain said."
Thank you, Nate. 70% of men.
Bam,
let me share GPT that and see.
But everything y'all saying, right? You saying 70% of men have a roster, but that roster has to make of women. So y'all are like y'all are still the common denominator. Don't sleep on the blue collar workers. It's big. Yeah, I agree, Tom. I agree. Richard said if we had to marry before sex, divorce divorce would drop a lot. Guys be working on another level. Atlanta wouldn't sell out of sweet tea. That boy fool. That boy fool. Good one, Richard. Good one. Mind Empowerment said, I prefer being the landlord because someone always going to be late on rent. Are you putting down the law? I
need a band-aid. I'm in a band.
Todd said, you don't talk about good food in a man's heart and soul is through his stomach and will always be through his stomach, especially when it walks through the door and smell that good. I'm gonna tell you something, Tom. That used to be true when people didn't value health. The health element has changed this. I know people still want good food, but you're not indulging in it like you normally would, Plug. Like you want a good meal, but Plug can eat something very simple too. Like I know you can repeat the same thing.
As long as it's cooked.
Yeah.
And when I get home and it's cooked.
Yeah.
And I don't want no noodles with no
Sonny said no to Classic's question. Classic said if a man or woman was if you keep tweaking, you're gonna push me outside. Would that make her or him tighten up on the tweaking?
No.
I think he dumbed it down for you anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Classic. Thank you so.
It would. I think when I think of some people get so
my brain be overloaded sometimes.
Sometimes the situation can be so normalized that they'll get into that behavior and don't realize because you're not saying anything about it that they don't know that is actually, pushing you outside. So then you tell them and they be like, well, damn, I ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's important to check shit out the gate and let them know what's going on. Let them know what you about, what you ain't about. Most people get so caught up in the aesthetics and the physicality of things that they don't really get to the nitty-gritty and tell people exactly what irks you and what don't irk you, or what you stand for, what you won't stand for, what you tolerate, what you won't tolerate, what you will go for, what I ain't gonna go for, what's a non-negotiable, and I might, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I might.
Do you think a lot of this would be taken care of if expectations are defined first in relationships?
No, I think cheating is something that happens as you grow.
But no, I think
go ahead.
If we don't go through the stages, I don't think we go through the stages either. Like everybody just say it within that first week you do get the smash, right? Or say within the first 3 days you get the smash, right? People get lost once them bodily fluids are switched up. You know what I'm saying? People get lost in it. When you're not controlled by the monkey, you know what I mean? And you're not controlled by the dang-a-lang, it's a different type of connection and attraction. You know what I'm saying? Where you can actually get to know that person and actually and like, because down like those first 8 to 13 months, like right past that year is important.
because it's certain things that's going to happen once a person get comfortable with you after the first 60 days, after the first 90 days, and they get comfortable around you. They start doing things. You got to, hey, no, I know you be talking to your homegirls and y'all be saying bitch and like, and you got a tendency to say that to me. I don't like that shit. Don't say that to me ever. Don't talk to me like that. Okay, boom. Now you done established something, and those are boundaries that is happening. Not when an argument is going on. See, whenever you talking to me like that and you call me a bitch, I don't like that. See, now you saying that out of anger, but that's something you check right then. Having a normal everyday conversation. I don't think people check shit enough, and then they just allow disrespect to build to a point, and then they just bust one day, and then it's all out of anger. And then bitches just start, then people start staying around each other because they comfortable. And now you uncomfortable because you feel disrespected or you feel your boundaries have been crossed. But nothing was established.
And then it sounds like Classic want a direct answer. So I'm gonna try to answer it as directly as possible, Class. So we can move off this icebreaker. Appreciate everybody comments. He said if a man or woman was honest and said, all right, if you keep tweaking, you're gonna push me outside. Would that make for her or him to tighten up on tweaking? I would say no for your direct answer, Class. I would say no, because I think it's more to it. I think that young man said it best in the video. Something broke down for that action to even occur. So I would say no. I would say even if you, because we don't like honesty. People don't like honesty. Me and Class, we talked about this on Class's show the other day. I was like, I was in the chat with Class and I told him, like, very few people want honesty. Like I don't even, there's very few women I think that want honesty unless they been what you used to call it, Plug? What you used to call it, Plug? They have to be dang, you used to say it all the time on the show. They have to be it's the saying that you said women had to be.
Something. Body slammed in the game.
Yeah. I think women like that, they start to respect honesty. Once a woman can respect honesty, then you can, that question that Classic has, it will alter the response of the person. But if a woman or man too, because hey, some men don't like honesty. It ain't just a one-sided thing. But I think for a man and woman to have that understanding that Classic is asking us to answer, I think one or both of them have to be body slammed in the game. They have to be okay with honesty. Like honesty has to be what really pushes them forward. If they don't like honesty, it doesn't matter. You can tell a person, you can tell them all day. All that honesty gonna do is make them mad, and then it's gonna cause you to push further away and go outside anyway. So,
and then right then you should quit them. Because y'all gonna destroy somebody.
Shout out to the chat, man. She said, I think the point that Cypher was trying to, his name's Cypher. Cypher was trying to make is people want connection, but they're seeking attention.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's a bigger conversation too. We're gonna have to talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring that up for sure. Class said, can I get a clean answer for somebody? Chat. Hopefully I did a better, hopefully I tried to answer directly and answer your point. Take your time, Rain. It'll come to you.
Thank you, too.
Class said, great question with Plug. Some people just choose to be unhappy to make things difficult in marriage. Sometimes people think about themselves when it's not the goal. I like it. Class said, I think so. So Thug and A is trying to answer. She said, I think so. I feel like if you are direct with your emotions, it could be talked through or over with. I was with you, Thug and A, until you used the word emotions. There's never been a good thing that leads with emotions. There's no logic in emotions. Which gives the illusion of options. Okay, I see what you're saying. Sonny, you should come up one of these days. We should talk about this whole thing. I like it. Ted said a partner can definitely cause cheating.
If you mean.
Yeah, F what you mean. It's hurting husbands out here that haven't gotten some dome in 2 years. That's crazy work though.
That's crazy work.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, man, what are y'all doing?
That's crazy.
For real.
That's crazy work.
The women, you got these husbands. What are y'all doing?
I don't even think it's cheating at that point. I just think he's trying to get his extracurriculars done. Like that's crazy. 2 years. He said, "Plug, I truly had to get out of the system that I don't give a f when the person that I love respect. It really affects me. All my brother, you will walk out in 1 second." Yeah, he said, but no dome until you. Yeah, that's diabolical, classic for sure.
Diabolical.
Thugger Nay said that's a made up number. But hey, Plug, can you live without honey buns? Classic said,
yes, I can.
Sonny said, classic temporarily, but not for the long term. Time I heard women tell her boyfriend, how much taco sauce do I put in the marinara sauce for spaghetti meatballs? All I can say is that is nasty work.
Nasty work.
He said, Plug is double talking bad right now. You just said you is on your ain't now. Come on, class, got to use those punctuations. Saying that the partner can cause it. Which one, gang? I got.
What is that word?
No expectations. All right, y'all. We got. All right, trying to get through this.
Plug is double talking bad right now. You just said you is or you ain't now.
You is or you ain't. Now you saying the partner can cause it. Which one, gang?
Huh? Oh, he's saying that you said that the partner.
That was 2 different topics. It was about the cheating. I don't know, dog. You won.
I'm gonna let you finish them up, Ray. I'm gonna let you read the rest.
No expectations could be changed, especially if a woman is involved with expectations. You just said you is or you ain't. No, you ain't saying it. No, you ain't saying it can be caused by your partner. Got to choose a side.
He said, now you're saying.
Ted said, I'm not waiting. Not the type of woman I need. I need one with Ted's Down syndrome or she off the island. Time said, it's funny that you can get your man to change for you, but how hard is it for you to change for him? You are always expecting him to protect and provide for you. And how do we get your best every day? Classic said, I think people. Oh, go ahead, Classic.
No, go ahead, Claire. We're gonna let you speak, so we don't have to
mute yourself.
I won't read, and we'll let you know, Sonny. I'll definitely let you know.
Myself.
Great topic, great topic. And then Thug and Nate said, when I said be direct with your emotion, meaning talk through it, not lead with 2 different things. So my bad, Thug and Nate. I will not respond to any more of your things. I will.
Bambino.
Go ahead, Classic.
No, I was just saying Plug had double talk because when y'all first read the question, his response was you either is or you ain't gonna cheat. You know what I'm saying? And then he later said, yeah, the person can cause cheating. It's like, which one? Either your partner can't cause cheating and you just a cheating type, or your partner can cause cheating. That's all. I was just saying it was
saying
double.
It could cause you to leave.
No, it can cause you to cheat.
Shit, why cheating? You can leave.
Because you can't leave. Some men are way too invested. It's easier to cheat. You got kids, you got a house, you got marriage, you got no prenup, you got a whole bunch of stuff tied in with this woman, and she tweaking. And them kids might be 3 years away from graduation. No, we gonna make it. Side chick it is.
Or Ike Turner, Eddie Kane need to be in your DNA.
No, all women can't be corrected, Plug. Shit. We in the fairy tale world now. Because there would be 0 divorces if they could all be corrected. Who wouldn't correct it and keep their bread and their assets and all their stuff?
Bruh, I walked away.
Because it couldn't be corrected.
At the time, my thermostat was fucked up. That was on me. It was my thermostat, bro. I felt that it went too far, and now it's like I don't even want to correct it. I don't even want to correct it. I'd rather just go and walk away, count my losses, and be through with it.
I mean, yeah, that's cool. You an individual. I'm just saying that there is a reason to cheat for a lot of people, men and women. Logically too. Like it only becomes this thing that we shouldn't do when you start talking about morals. If you have a logical conversation, there's a lot of logical reasons to stay with a person and cheat on them.
I have said, and I stand on this. I said, maybe if I did have a side chick, I probably would have tolerated a little longer.
Absolutely. The side chick gonna make you smile.
I have said that.
Mm-hmm.
But I said that I would rather leave and count my losses.
Yeah. And that's
because
cool too.
Because me saying, all right, I ain't the one to cheat on this broad. So I'm gonna just go ahead and count my losses.
Yeah, it's no right or wrong answer. It's just that 100% of scenarios are not going to get handled that way. There's an abundance of men who like, nah, I'm just gonna cheat. And it's an abundance of women that's doing the same. They financially, dependent on the man. You feel me? He's maybe controlling, or maybe he's changed in some ways, or maybe they feel like they're being neglected and they can't get through to him. And, they running low on grace and mercy. And the Amazon delivery dude does look like he's been in the gym a little bit. And it ain't like, oh, I'm gonna up and lead this, man. That's way harder than just getting this little fix every Thursday on the Prime delivery. Just saying.
Sonny, you stupid. Wide back Tasha with the Kool-Aid and red beans are right.
He happy.
That monkey warm though, but that monkey warm though.
I'm gonna just chill with y'all. I ain't trying to hold up the show. I'm with you.
Nah, you straight, man.
Cool, y'all. So that was the icebreaker tonight. Again, it was brought to us by Sonny. We appreciate you always bringing great content. We about to move into that 7-inning stretch. We're going to give you guys about 4 to 5 minutes to get you a drink, get yourself unwind, and we will be right back. Listen to this great music by Classic, or better known as B Class.
Yeah, my verse the hook. Yeah. My verse the hook. They said I couldn't do it where they was wrong. I let them know it's a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. When it comes from my lips, it's a different gloss. Yeah, I'm polished, the bar solid. Long journey, I'm built for mileage. Fontaine when it come to trotting. The easy way is to go and support me. The hard way, trying to stop me. I don't come in bulk. You can't crop me. I'm too fly. You can't crop me. My hair long, but I ain't locking. Shorty bad, but she can't lock me. I met too many that said they got me. My heart broken. Damn, they got me. Tables turned, I'm a hashtag. You a free agent and you mad. Summertime, you be teed up. In the wintertime, you be sad. Realize you shouldn't have let me go, so when I come up, you talk mad trash. You was always a class act. Just admit that you was wrong about me. Thought I would lose, felt strong about it. Winning now, you no longer around me. Circus over, we don't do no clown. I wouldn't do it, but they was wrong. Let them know it's a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. When it come from my lips, it's a different talk. When you backing it up, it's a different walk. When you making changes, it's a mark. When I talk about drive, it's the grind. When you talk about drive, it's a car. I fight for mine like I got a plan. You fight for yours like you didn't spar. Must be my exit where I'm getting off. Is it me or y'all getting soft? I'm confused, a little lost. Wanna book me, it's gonna cost. No discounts, nothing off. You got me bent, must be crazy. My DJ, sky high, baby, pull up. Raw papers blazing. Riding in spaceships, feeling amazing. Everything classic, nothing basic. Independent, doing everything major. I get dressed to impress on a daily. That's my way of addressing the haters. You see me? You was big wrong. Now that you gone, I'm strong. Yeah. And I got a bad chick watching Love Jones and need a long thong. Friday night, I'm doing sold out shows. You home alone with your slow songs. When you pass on one like me, life don't go on. They said I couldn't do it where they was wrong. Let them know I'm a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. All of that hate, a bad habit. Running up my mathematics. Fake love, I can't have it. If I don't know you, then I ain't dapping. It ain't real if it ain't clapping. If I wasn't there, then it ain't happening. If I'm absent, it ain't crap. Yeah, my verse the hook. Yeah. My verse the hook. They said I couldn't do it where they was wrong. I let them know it's a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. When it comes from my lips, it's a different gloss. Yeah, I'm polished, the bar solid. Long journey, I'm built for mileage. Fontaine when it come to trotting. The easy way is to go and support me. The hard way, trying to stop me. I don't come in bulk. You can't crop me. I'm too fly. You can't crop me. My hair long, but I ain't locking. Shorty bad, but she can't lock me. I met too many that said they got me. My heart broken. Damn, they got me. Tables turn, I'm a hashtag. You a free agent and you mad. Summertime, you be teed up. In the wintertime, you be sad. Realize you shouldn't have let me go, so when I come up, you talk mad trash. You was always a class act. You was always a class act. Just admit that you was wrong about me. Thought I would lose, felt strong about it. Winning now, you no longer around me. Circus over, we don't do no clown. I wouldn't do it, but they was wrong. Let them know, it's a different garment. Let them know, it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. When it come from my lips, it's a different talk. When you backing it up, it's a different walk. When you making changes, it's a mark. When I talk about drive, it's the grind. When you talk about drive, it's a car. I fight for mine like I got a plan. You fight for yours like you didn't spar. Must be my exit where I'm getting off. Is it me or y'all getting soft? I'm confused, a little lost. Wanna book me, it's gonna cost. No discounts, nothing off. You got me bent, must be crazy. My DJ, sky high, baby, pull up. Raw papers blazing. Riding in spaceships, feeling amazing. Everything classic, nothing basic. Independent, doing everything major. I get dressed to impress on a daily. That's my way of addressing the haters. You see me? You was big wrong. Now that you gone, I'm strong. Yeah. And I got a bad chick watching Love Jones and need a long thong. Friday night, I'm doing sold out shows. You home alone with your slow songs. When you pass on one like me, life don't go on. They said I couldn't do it, well, they was wrong. Let them know, I'm a different garment. Let them know, it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. All of that hate, a bad habit. Running up my mathematics. Fake love, I can't have it. If I don't know you, then I ain't dapping. It ain't real if it ain't clapping. If I wasn't there, then it ain't happening. If I'm absent, it ain't crap.
What's good? What's good? Welcome back to the No Middleman. Hopefully everybody was able to get their stretch on, get you something to drink. That music as well was brought to you as always by B Class, better known as D Classic Codes. So make sure y'all are tuned in with the classic codes. We are going to be shifting to this last end of the show, the second half of the show tonight, where everybody talked about last night. So we're going to be speaking about Michael B. Jordan, single and successful. Why? So we're going to play a little bit of his award speech from the other night, and then we're going to go into a video by Michael B. Jordan, and he kind of explains about his dating life. So here we go.
Michael B. Jordan.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Michael B. Jordan.
That's the only shit I was waiting on all night. My first time watching the Oscars in forever.
Man, God is good. God is good. And yeah, Mama, what's up? Y'all know how I feel about my mother and my father's here. Your pops, where you at? My dad came in from Ghana. He flew in from Ghana to be here. My brother, my sister's here. My family. I want to thank Warner Brothers. I want to thank Mike and Pam for believing in this dream, this vision of Ryan Coogler, and betting on the culture and betting on original ideas and original artistry. And you're an amazing person. I'm so honored to call you a collaborator and a friend. And you gave me the opportunity and space for me to be seen. And I love you too, bro. Love you to death. I would like to thank my incredible cast. Woomy, thank you so much for giving Smoke opportunity to be him. Haley at home, getting ready to have a baby right now. Thank you so much for being the other half of Stack. Miles, Delroy, Jamie, everybody, Lily, Omar, the entire cast. I thank you guys for supporting me through this. My team, Phil Sun, Greg Slewitt, Lindsay Gallon. Man, y'all. I stand here because of the people that came before me. Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Halle Berry, Jamie Foxx, Forrest Whitaker, Will Smith, and to be amongst those giants, amongst those greats.
So that is his speech there. And then now we're going to go into the topic of the night. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan. Welcome back, Classic. How you doing, boss man? We're going to be going into Michael B. Jordan talk tonight. So this is Michael B. Jordan on Jay Sheedy's show. And he's gonna ask Michael B. Jordan why he hasn't found love yet, and then we're gonna go into it.
So you'll ignore a game on 1,000. You'll ignore a game on 1,000. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm just saying, go ahead and do your thing.
Oh.
Love. It's very lonely. You know? I go back and forth. How does being the sexiest man alive find love? It's very lonely. You know? I go back and forth between wanting partnership and then not knowing what's the best partner for me. Bringing them into my world, what I got going on isn't easy. It's not just, I love you, you love me. That should be enough, right? It's not quite that simple. Finding the right person to understand, all of me, but then all that comes with me as well. That balance between wanting to be available and there for that person while I'm juggling everything else and feeling okay to put the other part of my businesses down and, the sacrifice and compromise that comes with a partnership and a relationship. And then also there's a part of me that has not really lived life yet. There's so many different places and people I've never had an opportunity to happily meet that I might connect and vibe with, that might be a person that my soul connects to. I'm not looking, but it would take a very special person to understand and grow with me. How does being the sexiest man alive find love? It's very lonely. I go back and forth between wanting partnership and then not knowing what's the best partner for me. Bringing them into my world, what I got going on isn't easy. It's not just, I love you, you love me. That should be enough, right? It's not quite that simple. Finding the right person to understand, all of me, but then all that comes with me as well. That balance between wanting to be available and there for that person while I'm juggling everything else and feeling okay to put the other part of my businesses down and, the sacrifice and compromise that comes with a partnership and a relationship. And then also there's a part of me that has not really lived life yet. There's so many different places and people I've never had an opportunity to happily meet that I might connect and vibe with, that might be a person that my soul connects to. I'm not looking, but it would take a very special person to understand and grow with me.
So that is Michael B. Jordan speaking to Jay Sheedy. I'm gonna take the comments down so it doesn't cover up your face, Rain. So that's Michael B. Jordan there. And I want to hear you guys' thoughts on why do you feel like this successful man voted one of the most handsome men as well. Like he got all the accolades. I have my own spiel behind it, but I want to hear everybody else's opinions first. It'll be great. So why do y'all think he's single and successful, but why? The floor is y'all's.
Hey, can I start? Because I ain't got all the most time.
You got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he rich. It's over with. If he was gonna find her, he would have had to find her some years ago. It's a wrap. He rich. He'll never know whoever he end up with. It don't even matter. I hope he find a wife, but whoever he end up with, he will never truly know if she with him for him. It's over with. Once they know you got that amount of money and that type of lifestyle come with you, you'll never know what genuine is. Not when it comes to a woman. It's a wrap. And I hate to sound, so cynical about it. I hate to sound so cynical about it, but y'all know my objectivity come first. You know what I'm saying? It's curtains. If you don't find that solid joint before you get financial, I'm talking about to his level. Like when you wealthy, it's one thing to be like living kind of comfortable, because a female could walk away from that. They'll feel like they could do a little bit better, like a touch better than comfortable. But when you wealthy though, it's over. It's curtains. And then another thing too, never will a man be interviewing me and call me the sexiest man alive, or even acknowledge that somebody called me the sexiest man alive. And then on top of that, who called him the sexiest man alive?
Hey,
I'm saving
the magazine.
Yeah. No, I'm saving taking my shirt off for 10K subs.
I did a show on that, bro. Should a man be married before he's successful?
If he wants to at least feel in his heart like the love that she has for him is all the way pure and genuine, then yes. But some men don't care about that. Like some men, they get rich and they adopt the mindset of, You know, I understand that women are with me for me and the things that come with me, and that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And as long as that ain't, yeah, as long as that ain't playing on your mind, I think you good to go.
Classic. What about a woman with the same financial status as him? Could her love not be genuine?
No, it's over with. She already prioritized her success over a man anyway. He'll never get a good wife out of her.
Okay. Yeah.
So them
I
boys
appreciate
cook.
your opinion.
Yeah.
I would say this. Would you like to go first?
No, you got it.
All right.
We got the whole coalition.
We got
That's everybody.
I would say this. Yeah, he's. I'll ask that question on the show. The show was, should a man be married before he's successful? Because it's going to be hard to pick these women who are going to genuinely, like Classic said, going to genuinely be with him for him. You know what I mean? Like that's different, man. That's real different. And it's that's a tough one, man, because these days to find a genuine person when you do have that bread like that. But I have to slightly disagree with you, Classic. Finding that woman that is on that same level. And I think that's why a lot of these entertainers date other entertainers so they can understand because they know what they go through.
Hey, can you give me an example of a wealthy woman that got with a wealthy man while they both was wealthy and she was a great wife or appeared to be a great wife? You have an example?
Now hold on. Now, that second half, now you can't say that, but I done seen Gabrielle Union and Fruity Wade get together.
That's the example.
I mean, shit.
Do you see the product of the environment of their household?
Yeah, I see it, dog. It's sad.
That's your example.
J&B.
That's y'all example.
That's not a good one.
No, it's not.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all got to help me.
I think
I'm with you, Unc. If you got an example, I was just gonna say I'm with him if he got an example for me.
I think I got one, and the closest will be is Denzel Washington and his wife, because he did speak on how she was already who she was before he met her. I think they will be the closest example, because it's not like she was hurting for money and then like she was already the lady she was developing to be, and then his wife just kind of was able to stay with him as he grew through his wealth too. So I would say they will be the closest couple. Would be Denzel and his wife.
Yeah, see, so I like you using them, but not for this. I actually like them for the opposite. I think they're a perfect example of what I was talking about. You have to find that woman that wants you for you before you get anything, and he did. I think they are an example of the dream.
Oh, Nelly and Ashanti.
Not a good example. They broke up too many times. They broke up too. They have a very toxic relationship.
They ain't broke up. They still together.
They are. They back together.
No, they was young though. They were kids when they got together the first time. They were grown when they got back together.
Ashanti fell off, and Nelly still has money.
Hey, would you?
I mean, he's right when he's right. I do have to add this because there's a glaring fact that has been missed. Lori Harvey was dating this man for many, many years, and he had every intention on marrying her. She's the one that pulled out of the relationship, and within 3 weeks, she was in another relationship with Damson Idris. This is not a product of somebody that's refusing to find somebody or somebody that's refusing to be in love with somebody. This is a man who, once again, got very hurt by losing the girl that he wanted to be with. He asked her father to marry her. He asked Steve Harvey to marry her. Steve Harvey gave him the okay. Lori pulled out. This man, what he's telling you now is, I'm not finding nobody. I'm finding myself. I'm gonna bang everything that I feel like banging. That's what it's called when you explore yourself when you rich as hell. I want to dedicate myself to my work, but he's still going on dates because they're still snapping pictures of him. I don't know if I'm the only person that sees him, but Google has a way of putting everybody's business out there when they're famous. He's not gonna find that anymore. That ship has sailed. You've been in too many movies. There's too many people that like you. And to be honest, the fact that somebody, a grown ass man, is over here calling him good looking in his face, and he's perfectly fine with it, means that he ain't worried about nothing anyway.
Hey, can I say one last thing before I go, y'all? Because I got
go ahead, Class.
Oh, I got to jump down. So I just want to say one last thing. I was gonna say to counter my own argument though, it is slightly overrated, right? The emotion of feeling like I have this woman by my side that truly loves me for me, it is slightly overrated. As long as you end up with a serviceable woman, let's say she is with you for the amenities that come with you, right? But let's say you get seriously hurt or something and she need to take care of you and she doesn't go anywhere. She actually does her duty and she is serviceable, right? Then the emotion of like knowing that this woman is with me for the person I am versus the life I provide, it can be seen as slightly overrated, which is why I love these conversations that the RSC has, because it's not a right or wrong thing. It's about perspective. I'm gonna step down, y'all, and jump in the chat. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, Class.
Yep.
Yeah, I will be leaving as well in about 1 minute. I just gotta say, if you're a man and you spend all your time and you think you're about to marry a woman, and then she does that to you publicly and very loudly, the odds of you wanting to be in another relationship are very low. And yeah, he's going to make up any excuse that he can in public because that is his personal image. I guarantee you, behind the scenes, all of his friends know, and all the people that he actually hangs out with know that he is being a playboy right now because he can't afford to.
Okay. Good.
Damn, I can't think of nobody. I can't think of nobody.
What about Russell and Sierra?
Another bad example.
They will be closest, but a lot of people will say that Russell got the bad end of the stick taking on a single mom.
Right.
But when you
But
think about
financial status, though.
yeah,
They
I
got
don't.
kids together, don't they?
They do now. Yeah.
They do now.
Yeah, so that levels it out.
Yeah, I think they all are making some good points. I think Classic makes some good points. I think Tez made a good point. I don't disagree, but I'm just gonna add my 2 cents in. I think the initial relationship he was in with Lori Harvey was not endorsed by his mother. This is coming from somebody who had a great mother and a great relationship. If you see the relationship that Michael B. Jordan has with his mother, that is the reason why he's still single now. Lori Harvey caught Michael B. Jordan at a point in his career where he could take some gambles and some risk. I think we forget about early in people's life before they become who they truly are. They can take more gambles and risks because Michael B. Jordan, nobody's seen this for him. Nobody did. Nobody seen him coming from Fruitville and all. Like nobody's seen The Wire too. Nobody's seen that young man becoming who he is today. So that young early success, he jumped on Lori Harvey, right? Because she was in the news, she was popular, she was attracted to most of the same men wanted her. I think he did that. His mother didn't endorse that.
Now that her time is up, that Lori Harvey's time is up, what does she do now?
I don't even care about Lori Harvey. I'm just trying to make the statement that I think now he's still single because his mother endorses who he dates. Like, we all do that. Well, I can speak for myself. A lot of men go through that. When you have good mothers, you'll have almost like a rebellious stage. You know what I mean? You'll have a rebellious stage where you know what a great woman looks like and the characteristics of a great woman, but you go to seek the physical and the attraction of a woman first. And then you deal with that relationship. In his situation, he got hurt. Some people's situation, you see it down the road. But I think his mother now plays a big role in why he's still single. I think that love he has for his mother, I think you're going to see Michael B. Jordan taking care of her into her last days before he settles down with any woman. This man brings her to every red carpet event, everything he does. It takes a special woman to love the mother of a man unconditionally. without feeling like she's not getting the love that she desires from him. You're gonna play second fiddle until Mama Jordan is gone.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. That's just my, but I see where everybody's coming from the different viewpoints. But I think Lori Harvey just caught Michael B. Jordan at a great time. Like she caught him and then she messed it up. But now she's done for. Like what Plug was asked, I think she's done for now. I haven't even seen the next guy who dated her after that. Like,
so going back to Michael B. Jordan. So he's in this era of all work and not searching for somebody. But if somebody shows up, then he's gonna, of course, check it out. I'm gonna say it like that. So do you think it would be wise for him to be open to opportunities in the entertainment industry versus like a common woman?
say that one more time so we can answer your question correctly. Say that last part one more time.
Do you think that, or would you have, if you were advising him on dating, would you advise him to seek or be open to dating in the entertainment industry, or seek just somebody out here, general population?
I would tell him to stay single. And I'm gonna, the next person is gonna
For the rest of
explain.
his life?
Yes, I like, so when I think about like a Michael B. Jordan, it brings me to like a Deion Sanders, right? Deion is a man who can attract women. He can be with women, but he can never marry again. He can have long relationships, but ultimately to find a woman, because right now he's with Karrueche, right? But how many women can stand that rat race of what it really takes for a man to be successful? Like Michael B. Jordan, he even said it on the video. That dude might be able to give you 2 weeks out of 5 months, 6 months, depending if he ain't shooting a movie. Like,
right.
And think about all the diets he has to go on. Everybody all the women love him for his body. So you got to think about it. Even when you dating him, he's working out 2 or 3 times a day. He got a special diet he got to follow. He got to get rest. You know what I mean? Old boy talked about it. The Megan Good dude that she's dating now. I can't think of his name. Majors. Yeah, he talked about like how intense he had to diet and work out 3 times a day. It would take a very special woman to reel in Michael B. Jordan right now.
Just yeah. Just with any man who's chasing purpose, who's chasing his purpose, who's chasing his desires, who's chasing his dreams. It takes a special woman to recognize those things that he wants to accomplish. And it's either he's gonna put in the time to focus on that, or and that you're not gonna get all the time that you need. Just like I'm gonna bring up the military again. A lot of women are not meant to be military spouses. Women are men who are the dependent spouse. They're not meant for it, because you got these training that's away, TDY missions, overseas missions, war, and everything like that. It takes a special spouse to be able to be a part of that kind of lifestyle. And you got to be willing to compromise and accept that as well. And just know that you're not going to be on the forefront all the time either,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it takes a very special woman.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, right. Kira.
What's up, Kira? What's up, Kira? Sonny said Matt Damon met his wife, who is not in the industry. Matt Damon white, right?
Yeah, he white.
Oh, okay. Karrueche, Deion Sanders is with Karrueche.
Yeah.
And I don't see no woman out there like Paula Washington.
For sure.
Who's Paula Washington, y'all?
Denzel.
Oh, Denzel's wife. Gotcha. I never knew her first name. She said Matt Damon met his wife, who's not in the industry, and married her. I think she was a bartender. I don't want to make it about race.
You already have, but
how? What? Well, when I said he's white?
Yeah. He say Matt Damon's white, right? Yeah.
I mean, it's different. You know, it's different though. Like, you know what I mean? You think about like country singers and like white guys, white guys desire families. Like all my white friends, they desire to be dads and get married. Like all the guys I grew up, like white guys I grew up in the South, they that's what they, you know, they got the Southern Belle wife, you know what I mean? Like the stay-at-home mom, got 3 kids, you know what I mean? Like that's what I seen growing up from that community. Like they really do hone in. We talked about this. I think Alyssa and them talked about it on Grown Folks Business, how white women are kind of what's the word we're looking for? What is it?
Prepped.
Yeah, prepped. Like they go to college just to find their husband and things of that nature. So it could be some truth there. Richard said we need a new definition for marriage, long-term relationship.
A contract.
Kira said, I would say that he can definitely find true love. It more than likely exists in his childhood. That's a good viewpoint. Most people have already met the person that they are supposed to be with, but they overlook them. Yeah. I can see that for sure. Paulette.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I forgot who said it in the chat when they said what happened to the cool chick that ain't like all of that, but she still got features and she's just cool. You know what I mean? And like what happened to her and why did she always get overlooked?
Because she wasn't exotic.
Good girls finish last too, just like good guys.
Absolutely. They do.
You know, the other day I sent this post to,
or she had too much weight on her.
I think I sent the post to Rain, and to see this young lady aesthetically, she was exotic, she was beautiful, but guess what? Ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't do nothing. I just pointed it out, kept it moving. You know what I mean? Like I think that was most of these guys who are in the industry miss out on, because I think they're picking someone that looks good on the carpet or looks good in the pictures, that look good in that right there, but they're not. They miss character all the way. Because I mean, because anyone who is, you know, attractive has been treated a certain kind of way since they was a child. So they never had to really develop character. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I remember this T-shirt I had once read that said, no matter how beautiful or how fine she is, somebody's sick of her shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And like y'all, I mean, a lot of people, I'm going to use the word attack me. A lot of people attacked me that night that I broke down Denzel's wife. And it goes back to what Plug is saying. It's the cool chick, might not look like who you would think he would pick to be on the red carpet. Not saying she's not attractive, because that's how everybody was taking it. I'm just saying when you from eye view, she probably wouldn't be what everybody in Hollywood is going to pick. And I've been
why is he with her? They'll tell her ass, why are you with her?
Yeah. And I've been said that. That's the best way for all men.
We go back to the early no middleman days when I was saying, hey, most motherfuckers pick people for somebody else. They don't even pick them for themselves.
Right.
They're picking who they think somebody else would approve of. And it's weird to me. You pick your happy, you pick your pretty, you pick your character.
It's too worried about image and too worried about people say, he with her hair so short, or oh, she got them big old hips, you know. Why he choose her? He could have choose, you know, somebody else. It's so a lot of men are worried about how the perception, how people perceive them.
Oh yeah,
you know, and not
big facts.
Yeah,
big
they
facts.
worried about having a trophy on their side that they're So when they go to the family reunion, I see you, cuz, or I see you, nephew, because they got a trophy, you know, or a Beyonce figured body next to them, but the personality is crap because they ain't even talked to them yet, and they gonna change their mind later on after the cookout when she sit over there looking snobby the whole time, even though she's beautiful.
And the bitch can't even read out loud.
Big fact.
And can't read out loud, or don't have no business about herself. or can't
Time,
cook.
yeah. Tom said, Miss Washington doesn't have to be attracted to you. The only person that matters is Denzel Washington. It's not for us to understand. I love women who can see, but you can't hear. Yeah.
Hey, I love what I saw, and I was happy for my dog.
Yeah, I think everybody taking it out of context as always. Like I never said. I just said she wouldn't be what Hollywood would have thought Denzel would have picked. That's all it was. You can whatever people think is pretty to them. We all have our definition of what we think is attractive.
No, they don't. No, they don't, Kira. No, they don't.
She said the good girls always get overlooked or they become the permanent girlfriend. I agree with that, Kira. I agree with that.
We're just not excited enough sometimes. We're boring.
It's not that.
Like boring.
We like it at our age now.
Shit.
Yeah.
yeah. Like you like it now. We didn't always like. We got to be.
When I was taking the prom.
Yeah, but we got to be. You know,
was over. I'm going right back to the good girl.
But you know why good girls are always overlooked? Before we move on to the last topic, I think
you wouldn't let them smash.
I think good girls are overlooked because y'all are always available.
Absolutely, that too. The chase.
And I'm not saying like available. I'm just saying like you're always there for that guy, right? Mm-hmm. When you make yourself easily accessible, the desire goes away. You gotta play a little hard to get. You gotta make yourself a valuable asset. You can't always be, I'm gonna pick up the phone because he called me.
You gotta turn your good girl into your personal slut.
Mm-hmm.
Them helicopters flying low tonight.
Oh, I was like, what
it's shaking the house.
Oh, okay.
It's shaking the house. They training.
Ted said, if you base your worth off of what other people think of you, nothing will ever be enough. You must be your biggest fan. That's big facts. Big facts. Shout out to Ted. Mm-hmm. Fat said the true definition of fine-ish is a woman who is cute enough to look like she doesn't act right, but she acts right. Classic.
Right. Put that on a t-shirt. Classic.
T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Put that shit on a t-shirt ASAP.
He said a lot of, what's BW? Black women worry about what their so-called girlfriends think about their man. We do hear that a lot. They do go to their girl. Yeah, girl, what you think about him? Yeah, and then you lose out on the best man because you worried about how she think about him. Sonny said, definitely gonna send the baddie video tonight. Thank you, ma'am. Miles Baxter said Jordan may have someone who's not public.
He could be keeping him on the rap.
That's true. Yeah, mama probably coaching him. He said you can't see all the gorgeous women on the carpet, right? But when Paula Washington steps in those rooms, all heads are turned to even the gorgeous women. Big facts.
Yeah.
Because her man makes her look better. And their relationship, the envy of the relationship makes them turn their head. And she got that glow. And when you got that glow, man, I don't give a damn. Hey, sex appeal really doesn't have a body type. I didn't. Come on, I know you can be.
Look, I already know what you for the talk. I always tell people the baddest women be the wackest.
Be the wackest.
Because their whole life they only been held to their beauty standards. Nobody ain't really holding them to a standard. So their options, their options is the illusion, right? That attention is the illusion. She's a cute face and a skinny waist, so she continues to get attention. So she never has to work hard at her craft. Yeah, like you know what I mean. I was gonna say something.
You're right, bro. Hey.
I was gonna say something else, but I was
gonna say something else. Yeah.
That's a red room topic.
That whole elbow.
Yeah. Hey, next red room topic.
Tune it up. Face the ass down, face up.
You gotta be in there coaching. You gotta be in there coaching. You gotta be in there coaching, club.
It might not work out for me, but you're gonna be great for somebody else.
So as we speak about being aggressive, this next person is known for her aggressiveness. She's grown for her nature of talking, but she be speaking the truth, man. I went and found one of these in the archives from the Love Dorsey. We're gonna finish up on this topic. We had one more, but Carlos Miller, but we already ran a little bit long. I could hear my boy voice getting a little tired over there. Plug getting a little tired. So we're gonna end out on this topic tonight. Love Dorsey said, "What successful men want." So she's gonna speak about what we are probably speaking about when it comes to Michael B. Jordan. So here we go.
If you can't manage yourself in regards to your emotions or have some sort of logical side, you will fuck your marriage or your relationship up, like rigorously demanding time that is the man don't got to give you.
Yeah.
And then, of course, when you get into, successful men, you guys understand a lot of what I do is to buy back my time. When you listen to billionaires talk, that's all they talk about is buying back their I chase, bigger investment deals to buy more time with my family and my kids, because after a while you start to realize at some point I'm going to have more time behind me than in front of me. And now it's time to really look at, what am I going to be known for? What kind of legacy am I going to have? Are my children set up? If I go before my wife, what is she gonna, her lifestyle gonna look like? If she goes before me, what am I gonna need? Yes, this is when the grown folk side kick in. You start worrying about your health and you want to spend more time exercising and looking at diet. Because when we get into eating and exercise, that requires time. Even when you talk about eating healthy,
it does.
You got to have a bag. If you can't manage yourself in regards to your emotions or have some sort of logical side, you will fuck your marriage or your relationship up, like rigorously demanding time that is the man don't got to give you.
Yeah.
And then, of course, when you get into, successful men, you guys understand a lot of what I do is to buy back my time. When you listen to billionaires talk, that's all they talk about is buying back their I chase, bigger investment deals to buy more time with my family and my kids, because after a while you start to realize at some point I'm going to have more time behind me than in front of me. And now it's time to really look at, what am I going to be known for? What kind of legacy am I going to have? Are my children set up? If I go before my wife, what is she gonna, her lifestyle gonna look like? If she goes before me, what am I gonna need? Yes, this is when the grown folk side kick in. You start worrying about your health and you want to spend more time exercising and looking at diet. Because when we get into eating and exercise, that requires time. Even when you talk about eating healthy,
it does.
You got to have a bag.
So right there, Love Dorsey kind of wrapped up our whole show in a nutshell tonight. And that's my first time watching the whole thing, which is very unique. So she aligned with the RSC and the No Middleman tonight. She brought it all together, from health to wealth to buying time back to what successful men want. So what do you guys think about what Love Dorsey said and how it actually culminates all the topics tonight?
You got to put.
I love, man. I love Dorsey, man. That Florida girl right there, something else, man. St. Pete, stand up. 727. Hey, man. She said a lot right there, because that does require a lot of time. Most women are slow in a sense, and not the ones that's in our chat. I'm talking about the ones who they're a little slow when they be thinking about what they want. I hear it a lot, and a lot of that's why I be off of social media like that. I get on, drop something funny, get the fuck on. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of them have no common sense of what it takes. It's time and money. To make money, it takes time. Like if your man ain't putting in at the minimum 50, he ain't making shit at all. In this economy, if he doing less than 50, bombs away, unless you are already financially secure. And if in that case, yeah, you're well over 40, you're well over 50, and ain't got time for that. You're thinking about your duality.
Yeah.
You're thinking about your duality. You're thinking at this age that I'm at, I'm already thinking toward 50, 52, 53. I'm thinking toward that right there. So my nest egg needs to be stacking and maturing at a rapid pace. So when my body can't, I had a scare this weekend, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I had to go to the hospital. Go to the urgent care on Monday. Man, I couldn't move. Man, my whole body I was fucked up. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So that really had me all this weekend thinking about duality and thinking about the health and the diet and the exercise and getting good proper rest and all that good stuff. And that takes time as well as me working. So add that time on top of the minimum 50 that I have to work throughout my work week.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you're demanding time. Bitch, you better wait till we lay down and you cuddle up. You better get your ass up under his arm real quick and go to sleep on his chest. This all the time I got. This all I got.
If a woman wants a successful man, she got to know that she's not gonna get all his time. Period. If a man has purpose, has dreams, and he's doing what he needs to do to accomplish and get to where he wants to be, he's not gonna have that time. You either get what you can get now and stay the course, or you need to go on somewhere else. But especially if that man has purpose and dream, and he working towards his future, she's not gonna get any time. Not the time that she really wants and desires. And if she doesn't see the same vision, I'm not gonna say see the exact same vision, but if she doesn't see his purpose, if she doesn't understand his purpose or his dreams and whatnot, then she's not gonna understand his needing for so much time being away. And so if she doesn't understand that, she's not going to want to, or she doesn't desire to be with a successful man.
Shit. Well, she better have something going on too.
Yeah, like she's got to have some business about herself.
Yeah, have some business about herself.
Either you're gonna assist me in my purpose and my dream, or you're gonna do something for yourself.
Or have something going alongside me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Parallel. Yeah, something going on. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you, sis.
I would love to hear also. I think you made some amazing points, Rain. And I would
Mhm.
love to hear Kira, what's your opinion? Kira, Sonny, what are y'all opinion about that? About do y'all feel like time has to be sacrificed when you're dating or are married to a successful man? I would love to hear from women who are doing positive things already, along with what Rain already added. Like, what is y'all thoughts? Because I think y'all can speak better on it than us as men, right? Because we feel like we know what we want as men, but what do women want, or what do women feel like? Do y'all feel like that's even conducive to like you? You know what I mean? You probably can't speak for every woman, but do you feel like it's conducive for you when you're trying to go after a successful man? Because not every woman feels that way, right? Some women don't feel like they need to sacrifice all those things. They feel like they can be hand in hand with their man and do the same thing, or vice versa.
Mhm. I think too. I think a man, if a man desires to be with someone while he's still, on his search to fulfilling his purpose, if he desires love, if he desires relationship or something like that, he needs to be intentional about it and to set along some time for it. Not just have her tagging along and not feeding the relationship as well. So I understand he's got to be successful and on his track. But if he desires to be with a woman and desires to have a relationship during his journey, he still needs to be intentional about her care when it comes to that relationship.
That one date night a week.
Even a month.
One date night a week. Like, no, because that one date night a week is always a good way to bring, the whole week together. You know what I'm saying? Bring it all together at one time. Like pick a day, like a Saturday, Sunday, even if it's just for like breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner. Just have that time to bring the whole week together. Like at least 2 to 3 times a month to really just bring everything to a head. You know what I mean? Have that, you know what I'm saying? That I ain't talking about no intimacy. So we be talking about intimacy like a good fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta drop some off in them drawers. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta drop some off in them jaws and drop some off in them drawers. I mean, this is grown folks. We ain't got this. We passed 10 o'clock. All the kids should be in bed right now, should be watching. You gotta drop some off in them jaws and drop some off in them drawers and some cool, chill not too serious conversation anywhere where you can chuckle, because once the laughter leaves your home, that shit is over with. Once the laughter leaves, once the, you know, fuck the intimacy. The intimacy could be every night when you lay down, you know what I'm saying? Come up, put your head on this chest and hear my heart and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, intimacy ain't gotta be fucking, but it has to be some fucking. It gotta be, you gotta spread some cheeks. Now, hey, even if you come in there and just, you know, get on your knees and bend over the ottoman and toot that thing up in the air, let me see something. No, I'm being real. No, come on now. Let me see something. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Be up in there. Hey, just drop. While you cooking, we the only ones in here. Drop them drawers. Let me see you walk around. I want to see the booty jiggle or something. You know what I mean? Like, hey, they're in the bed. Man, go on, sit up and prop up somewhere and kick them legs up on top of the little bar stool and let me pose for me. Let me see that monkey hang. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just hit her a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's your dude. All right, if y'all married or y'all in a long extensive relationship, no. What I'm saying, y'all, hey, that's the last dang-a-lane you gonna explore. That's the last monkey that you gonna explore, unless you watching it on your laptop. Other than that, man, you better show me that monkey. I'm gonna come and shake it at you. Run a helicopter or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we grown. That's gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta happen. You gotta have that playtime where y'all laughing and kicking and having a good, you know what I'm saying, inner child type of laugh with each other. You gotta be fucking, and then the intimacy could be, you know what I'm saying, when the time is, you know what I'm saying, is limited. Put your head on my chest. Let me rub on your booty. You know what I'm saying? Why you tickle my balls? Hey, y'all, you came here for something. You getting it?
I'm gonna I start a couple of the comments. Mind Empowerment Journey said, I will not entertain a woman for a romantic relationship unless she understands and can help me attain my purpose with peace and quiet.
Definitely.
She ain't gotta say no with a mouth full.
And then Sonny said, remember what that lady said in the video from the Queen's Code, a woman has to rise to the occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Kira, I don't know if you missed the question that I asked. I asked you and Sonny the same thing. How do y'all feel about this? Do y'all feel like time has to be, well, I won't even say y'all feel. Are y'all okay if you're dating a successful man losing the time that most women would need? I think Sonny asked. She said, when a successful man is on his purpose, chooses a woman, she has to understand he's not going to be available often. He will make the time for the right woman. That's almost like a contradiction, though.
Yeah.
You just, yeah, like, because you just said when a successful man is on his purpose and chooses a woman, she has to understand. So you're telling her at that moment, she has to understand that he's not going to be available often. But then you're trying to put it back on him to say that a man will make time for the right woman.
If he's intentional about being with her.
Y'all, you all you finna do is add to the ammo. Go ahead. Keep going. I
If he's intentional about being with her while he's on his purpose, he needs to be intentional about his time as well.
So you don't understand that he's not going to be available often because you're giving.
No, I do understand that.
But y'all are saying you understand something, but giving him almost an ultimatum to, because you listen to what you're saying, like what is being written. He will make time for the right woman. So you're going to feel like you're not the right woman when you initially told him you understand that he doesn't have time.
No.
So you're not agreeing with Sonny?
I'm not in agreement with that part. With he will make time for the woman that he wants. I'm in agreement with a man who is intentional about dating that woman. He's gonna make time for her somewhere.
In the beginning. To couple. But
you said the same thing twice, right? I gotta hey, you said the same thing. I'm just always bringing it. I'm just bringing up the reality. Yeah, I'm just bringing up the reality.
Once you're cuffed and you understand what the mission is, that's the time when he's letting you know that I don't have the time. Like you're on the inside. When you was on the outside looking in, okay, I want to bring you in because I like you. Now I'm starting to, like you more. Now let me let you in on something. Like that time I was making was time that I sacrificed. But let me tell you what I lost while I was doing that. Now that you know this, can you deal with that? Because I'm on my mission. Now you got to fall in. Now you got to fall in. It's like train tracks. Where you going to fall in them spaces in between them train tracks? Because be like, hey, like I said, from 11 to 1, 11 p.m. to 1 o'clock. That's the time you got to lay on this chest or bend over something.
And I think we have to speak on this subject from the topic of the man is the successful one and it's the sole provider.
Okay.
I think we have to set the stage because I think a lot of comments come in where maybe the man and woman are equal, or maybe the man has a 9-to-5 and the woman has a successful job. Those are different. We're talking about a Michael B. Jordan trying to find a woman. He finds a woman. He tells her that he's not available. He's not going to be as available as often. I don't think you can have that second part that y'all had about if you're important or if he's intentional, he's going to make time. I get what you're saying, but I feel like that statement almost is a contradiction of you saying that you understand that it won't be often. You see what I mean? Like you're saying that you understand that the time won't be often, but then you're saying if he's intentional. Well, he intentionally told you that he won't have time. So why are we walking into relationships knowing that this man? Because I hate that women feel that men aren't intentional just because you're not getting something that you need in the midst of him trying to create a better future for you and the family. If that makes sense.
I understand where you're coming from.
I think women
go ahead. Myself in order to do what I need to do.
I think that's like almost like a double-edged sword to a certain extent. Like because you're on one hand you're saying you understand, but on the other hand you're judging my intentionality off of what you said that you understood.
No, I'm not.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying women in general.
Yeah, just women in general. Yeah. So with that being said, it's yes, I'm busy. Yes, I don't have that much time, but I'm gonna stop by the gas station on the way home and get you a rose.
How long does that stopping by the gas station last for you to you? That's not enough.
Man, fuck that road.
No, I want to ask this question because like Plug made a point, right? Plug made a point about being intentional about like one night a week you do date night, right? Well, that's a cute standard. But how long does that?
Time it doesn't get done, then it's a problem.
But how long does that really suffice for you always saying, "Well, I did this, so you should be good." You see what I mean? Like it goes both ways. I'm just asking the question. I think this is a great conversation. So I'm trying to see it from everybody. I'm trying to see it from everyone's viewpoint because y'all know what souls stand. You put the woman last, and then you move on with your life. Like I don't do all that saying you going. I can't make promises like that because that Thursday I might come home and be too tired to do date night. That doesn't mean I don't love you or whatever word y'all want to use. That doesn't mean I don't care about you deeply. That doesn't mean I'm not intentional. Tonight I'm tired.
The right question. I mean, the right answer would be, I understand.
Right. That's the right answer for that.
I signed up for this shit.
Right.
So say what you said, Plug, one more time.
I understand. I signed up for this shit.
Okay.
You signed up for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But with my schedule, I got a great boss, man. I swear to God, man, that man loves me to death. I swear, I've been employee of the month every month that I've been working with this man. Nah, he can't do shit without me. You understand me? My boss, man, love me, and I know he loved me.
So I can fluctuate my schedule at any time to do what I need to do in mind. So that what I'm saying is like, but those are things, but the things that I was telling y'all was things that can be done, you know what I'm saying, to keep things moving in the right direction. You know what I mean? Like if you know, like he hit you with a OMW, I'm on my way. He doing 65 cents, and like Kira said, he on his way. He trying to get there.
You know Kira don't count. Kira don't count. We can't count Kira.
And then when the first thing he see when he hit the door is monkey in the air. You know what I'm saying? We finna spend some time. You know what I'm saying? Chocolate drop. We finna go spend some time. Chocolate drop. You feel me? Yeah.
We have to be interdependent. I would have to be busy myself with hobby. We're gonna have to have a whole topic about that word.
Interdependent.
Yeah. I would love to.
What's the definition of that word?
I don't even want. I'll bring it for y'all.
I'm finna look that up.
At the end of the day,
I always say like you got to be as codependent as you are independent.
At the end of the day, communication is everything.
Hold on one second, right? No, you don't count because Kira, you different. Like you in a different stratosphere. So we got to take the 1% out of this. But you do count now. You count. You know,
you count.
You count.
It's like you try to separate.
Yeah,
you know,
we gotta separate. We gotta separate. Let's see here. So, I'm gonna read what interdependent means, right? So interdependent means mutually reliant. Two or more people, systems, or factors depend on each other for support, function, or success. I need you and you need me is the core idea. Let me read that one more time.
One more time. I wish you'd put it up on the screen.
I wanted to say this because I thought it would be a great show to have with, but I'll put it up here for y'all. Because I heard that word.
Honey, you're coming to the front of the congregation, peanut gallery.
I heard this used multiple times on the Queen's Code, and I'm big about like how people are using words.
There you go. He did it. You did it right. I have to say that. But you are.
So like interdependent means mutually reliant. So first of all, it's hard to be interdependent if y'all both aren't aligned. But it also says two or more people, systems, or factors depend on each other to support, function, or success. It says the core idea, I need you, you need me. I think the core idea is where interdependent can get a little shaky. Let me read the core idea one more time. I know y'all can see it, but it says, I need you and you need me.
And it's also,
go ahead.
Let's go down to the next one. Say in different contexts, relationships, a healthy relationship is often interdependent.
Because they have the core idea.
Yeah.
So can we say that interdependent relationships are often based off the 50-50 scale?
I feel that interdependent is probably why we don't have a lot of marriages. Hypothetically, Plug can survive for himself. He doesn't need any. When we look at the core words and the you like, this is why I always tell, like, this is why I love mental health, because we come into this world with all this fancy dialogue of what we think life should look like. And even this, I could break this definition down even further using the DSM. I understand, appreciate it, son. Yeah, that's what Plug was reading. The relationship is not one-decided and not overly independent, but I think that's the issue. Y'all, you want to be interdependent with a person who's truly independent. Myself, I don't need nobody. I'm financially stable to live my life and do the things I need to do independently.
Anytime.
Like Plug can do the same thing. Rain does it. Like, so like it's a cute word, but when we start really getting to the core of it, you're almost saying that you need someone or something or some system to work. So even though you might be busy with the kids, at some point you still need your partner. Like you need them for y'all to have a healthy relationship. She said it's not for the man, it's for the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can separate it. We can separate it. It kind of defeats the definition at that point, because if it's for the woman and not the man, you don't have the two or more people.
But Miles said it though. He said this is for the 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would never be that. If you have an opinion, you have a bill. If you have an opinion, you have. We're at war with Iran. No, we're not.
I think it's I think it's a great conversation though, Sonny. That's why I love our chat, man. We have one of the best chats in the game, the War Room, because we have to break down these things.
We asked for more ladies in the beginning, and we got
them finally.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you, Kira. Thank you, Nate.
Remember when we asked more women in this chat? And guess what?
It was solely male dominated. So I appreciate y'all coming in and being open with your opinions and your perspectives.
We love y'all.
It helped me out a lot. They went in on me so hard.
We got Bambino, but we ain't got Nelly. It's like they alternate.
Sonny, you would almost need a man that is okay with the word partnership.
But that's what Sonny speaks on all the time. Essentially,
that's what I'm saying. Like
partnership.
I'm not debating.
That's what I get. And no shade, Sonny. I'm just saying that's what when you do speak or have spoken on a Queen's panel and on Classics panels and whatnot, that's what I hear mostly is partnership. From what
I hear the same thing. I hear the same thing from you though, Ray.
Yeah, most women want partnership.
Because you always tell them on the Queen Coast, no, I want a man. I need a man.
Yeah, I do.
So technically women who want to be interdependent need to look for partnerships.
I don't necessarily want to be interdependent. I want to be a dependent. I want to be solely dependent on protection, provision, and all that. I would love to be a stay-at-home mother, taking care of full-time taking care of the household. Man, please.
No, you need to stay working because you could hold. Yeah, because if you holding it down by yourself, everything that he bring in, y'all building immediately. You understand? Like y'all building immediately.
Yeah, but
and
no,
it takes the load off of the BS that you do have to do.
Yeah,
and that is compensated by the revenue in which he brings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If I can have a little side business that didn't take no time, it would be different.
Your body slammed in the game.
I know.
Don't even know it. Your body slammed.
No, I know it.
You body slammed, and if you find the right one, perfect. I'm telling you, instantaneously build them because you're holding down your entire fort by yourself.
Yeah.
So when someone else comes in, now you're in the position of where a lot of the things that someone would bring, you've been through so much that it wouldn't even bother you. So when people talk about those red flags, you're like, I ain't worried about that shit because he's making my life a hell of a lot easier than what it was when I was doing all this shit by myself. Body slammed in the game.
Like I think, and Sonny, tomorrow we'll bring this up because we're gonna have to do a shift on Life Soundtrack because we're trying to find a way to better utilize this with us, not because it's literally destroying the whole video on YouTube and on Facebook. So we're gonna try to we're gonna still bring y'all content like we do every Wednesday. So might bring this up tomorrow with some more topics and do like an open panel where y'all can come up and give y'all opinions about it. Because I think it's a great conversation.
Absolutely.
But I also think that once you read those definitions, it speaks louder to the room of why we have less marriages. Because like Plug made a great point with Rain, right? he was saying, no, keep what you got. But what Rain is currently doing will always allow her that little inkling that she can move on without that person. I think sometimes independent gives you a little more leeway to leave things that you normally wouldn't leave. So being interdependent will keep people more locked in because we both are on mutual needs from each other.
Mhm.
And I need you. Like, if you left tomorrow, I can't do X, Y, and Z no more. But I think that's why we don't have a lot of marriages anymore, because a lot of women now, like you said, are body slammed in the game, right? So they come in already with their own money, their own career. Then they find somebody like Plug who has his own career, his own entrepreneurship, his own thing. But then y'all come together. It takes a lot to keep those two people together if they don't use their independency, if that's even a word, to allow them to leave more quickly.
It's a wonderful balance of strength and power.
Yeah.
You know
like
what
for
I mean?
instance, my mom and dad, my mom and dad was that way, right? Y'all heard my dad when he spoke. Every time my mom had one of us, she had 4 kids. So every time she had a child, my dad made her stop working. She had to take care of that child until they were 5 years old and got to pre-K. So that's a great example of interdependent, right? Because at one point, no, that's not even a good example, because technically my dad was able to take care of the family
by himself
if she was working. So like that's not even
working or not. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fine balance of strength and power, bro. Like not being dominant, but not domineering. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a fine balance, but it has to be. See, no one tries to find their person. No one tries to find their person. You know what I mean? They're not finding their person that fits that mold, that makes you a better human. You know what I'm saying? That makes you want to be better. That makes you want to take care of them. The woman coming in and like wanting to take care of that man, and the man coming in wanting to take care of that woman. If that's why I say the 100% is fucking stupid, because if it's 50-50, it's always going to be a bigger load for the man anyway. It's always he's always going to take care of more, because his dominance, not domineering, is going to allow, it's going to make him want to say, no, it's 50-50, but it's at a different capacity. It's like, man, I'm still taking care. This the house I provide for you, that you make a home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pay this rent, or I'm gonna pay this mortgage. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure the things that supposed to be done on the big level is taken care of. It's like this, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's if I can give you a visual, it's like I'm doing this, so you do this, and I'm cover you, and you cover me. You know what I'm saying? You still, even though I'm here, you still covering me. You know what I mean?
So I definitely hear that, and I'm looking. So Classic said something. I'm seeing if we can use this for tomorrow night. He says, "Stay on my program. She'll become a necessity at some point. Interdependence will be achieved by a way of submission." Now, that's what Sonny is trying to say, that she's trying. That's how she comprehended. But you're using a word. Yes, but the word that we're using a word before we achieve it. Does that make sense? Like we're like, I respect that you got to the comprehension of what Classic said, but if you listen to what I said at the beginning, that woman wasn't you can't come in interdependent. You have to come in submissive. So this is why we can do this all night, guys. Like we can do this all night.
It's not a bad word.
It's not, but it's also
not. Think of it. All right, let me give you submission in a way that you can understand it, because I know you women have children. When your child is doing what you know is best for them, you do more for them when they're doing what you require them to do. That's submission.
Absolutely.
I told a bunch of kids today, I was like, bro, I say, you know why y'all supposed to make good grades? Because that's how people judge you. Before you're grown, that's your credit score. You know what I'm saying? So that's what submission is. Submission is like just this example. I know a woman can understand this because when you're dealing with your children, if your kids are doing what you require them to do, you do more for them. If the trash is already taken out, if the bed is already made, the shoes are picked up, clothes are all in the hamper, so you can just easily go in the room, see that it's clean, snatch the clothes out, go wash them, bring them, fold them, sit them on their bed. They come in, put them in the dresser. That's just what it is with the men. If you're doing what's required for me, I'm going to do more for you. That's just submission. You cover me so I can do more for you in that aspect.
So we definitely gonna hit this tomorrow. I think that's a great spot to end off because I think submission is where we're gonna have. I think tomorrow what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a ride from submission to independent to interdependent and see how we can get there. Maybe we'll start with independent to get you older ladies to become submissive to get to interdependent. Maybe we'll do that route. We'll do that route. We'll try to create. I'll make sure we can find like 3 things. We probably react to this part first and then kind of roll into a conversation. But I think it's extremely great, and I think it's like Plug said. It's funny because I think it's so funny because me and Plug have been saying this and beating it in the wall since we started. But it's like, oh, now the women are okay with being submissive. If we would have talked about this 8 months ago, we would have already been here. But he said 100. So yeah, Sonny, thank you. Yeah. So we're gonna have an open panel tomorrow night. The War Room. Shout out, Sonny. Thank you. You started this whole thing, man. Your videos are amazing. Like the things that you send over, I love it. It makes me really think. It makes me go into like a whole diatribe of what I like to talk about. But I also love words. I love things that I learned through just therapy and stuff like that. So super cool, man. Super cool. But we're gonna have an open panel tomorrow night on Wednesday night here at No Middleman. Plug, definitely come up. I know usually you sometimes come up on Light Soundtrack. So if you can make it on your schedule, we'll be up for a while. So let me know how it worked for you.
Yeah, that's my light day. You know.
Okay.
That's my light day.
I might try to get it
purposely.
Okay.
Purposely, because so I can make it comfortably into my weekend.
She said we are kindred spirits. Yeah. I love it. I love the conversation. Like it's super dope. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna take y'all on a ride of interdependence, independence, and submission. We're gonna talk about the two. We're gonna talk about it. We're not gonna argue. We're not gonna debate. We're gonna do almost like a soft Queen's code. Like whoever want to speak, we're gonna hear your opinion. We'll try to hear it out, dissect it a little bit. But I love to hear everybody's perspective on this. Shout out to Kira too. She said like she wished her husband would come up. He's super solid. Yeah. We need more men, man, like ourselves. Classic, Plug, Ted. I think it'll make even for a better conversation. Classic does have a men's minute coming up. So
yeah, I want that to go down. And hey, man, if y'all can convince y'all counterparts to come up, that would be awesome. That would be awesome if y'all can get y'all counterparts to come up, because I would love to hear, their perspective. You know what I'm saying? Unfiltered.
Yeah.
Thursday, the hotline.
Yep, Thursday, the hotline. And as promised, tomorrow I will have Rain's teaser. So y'all look out for that. She's going to have an amazing show. It's going to be super, super dope. She will be throwing out a question of the night, and it'll take its own form on itself. It'll be organic conversation. Friday at 8 will be the men's minute. So if y'all want to see all the men and our thoughts, classes putting together the men's minute.
Yeah, we cut up last time we was on men's minute, man. My apology. It would never happen again.
He said Thursday, the hotline. Yes, sir. The hotline.
Rain's hotline.
Plug, if y'all can keep some conversation going, I probably can get this teaser pulled up in just a second.
On the hotline.
Yeah.
I can let everybody know. Make sure y'all go over to They're gonna plug singing. As a plug already serenaded. Make sure y'all go visit all of our channels. Even if you're just watching and you haven't been able to comment, go to all of our channels. Classic Codes, me, Conversation with Soft Rain, Uncle Plug, Souls of Thought, Tez. Make sure y'all go to all of our channels. We all have our own channels. And subscribe and start watching some of our content. Dig into
Join the
it.
family. Join
Yeah,
the
leave
family.
a comment. If you haven't already, join our Discord. You can talk to us directly in Discord. Give us ideas on what you want to talk about. And then we'll bring them up on the panel.
You don't
You know,
have
so
to be an orphan anymore.
right.
You don't have to be
We're
out
all
in these
family.
YouTube streets. You do not have to be a YouTube foster child anymore. You have
And
a
we'll
family here.
Yeah, we'll probably have
You
some
got an
good
uncle,
news.
you got a brother, you got a sister, and we got a whole array of beautiful people in the chat that's gonna show you nothing but love. Come on over here to the Raw Society Coalition.
And I'll go ahead and drop it. We have some confirmation on some dates coming up. So hopefully by this weekend, maybe we can get that confirmed and put out in the public for our tour date. So, and I'm excited about all of that. So y'all just keep y'all ears and eyes open and come see us wherever city we're gonna be popping up in.
For sure.
Definitely.
All right, guys.
Get your coins together now.
I think
Did
I
you
got
say
it.
awesome classic? Did you say
Yeah,
awesome?
he
You're
used my
excited.
word. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
excited. You said you're excited. You said awesome.
So here's a little teaser for conversation with Soft Rain Hotline on Thursday. So everybody tune in. Here we go. I'm gonna put it on a loop so that it plays at least twice so y'all can hear it.
Welcome to the Soft Rain Hotline, where the lines are open and the truth is louder than opinions. This is the space where real people bring real questions and real conversations to the table. No scripts, no filters, just perspective. So if you've got something on your mind, dial in and speak your truth. You're now under Soft Rain. Welcome to the Soft Rain Hotline, where the lines are open and the truth is louder than opinions. This is the space where real people bring real questions and real conversations to the table. No scripts, no filters, just perspective. So if you've got something on your mind, dial in and speak your truth. You're now under Soft Rain.
So that is
I ain't seen number cleavage.
that is a teaser. That is a teaser.
Reel them in, ain't it?
Hey, what do everybody think about that teaser? What do y'all think? Give us our honest opinions. Anything?
I need y'all to show up too. Make sure y'all show up. I'm gonna do it about 9:30 Eastern.
Anything that we can improve on that teaser, y'all let us know. We'll definitely get it tweaked and done. Me and Rain was up pretty late doing that, literally after one of our shows. So we just got a little teaser ready for y'all. We got a couple different versions of it. So maybe she'll play different versions each week to see what y'all really like. But that's gonna be Rain.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all make the show too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Rain the hotline. In Too Deep said it looks good. Yeah. In Too Deep said it looks good too. And shout out to Classic for the music as always. So,
and Classic for the inspiration too. The hotline inspiration. Yeah.
She said the real Rain is so much better, but I like it though.
Thank you, Kira. Thank you. I might have to record something. Yeah. What you
singing? On the highline.
We'll make those tweaks so that everybody can enjoy it the way y'all need to enjoy it. It's hard to find a Southern girl accent. We went through about 500 of them. Literally. So like but we'll definitely keep tweaking it. We just trying to get it out there.
Me sounded like I worked for IBM when I was trying to do mine. I was trying to do mine
for the cleavage talk. yeah. But we'll definitely get it together. She'll probably use that one for Thursday night, and then we'll create her a real one. Well, we should be able to do that. We should be able to get her recording on the top of that. I know how to do that for her. We'll get it done though. We'll get it done. We're just trying to tweak everything. But we wanted to get something done because we didn't want anything to hold her up. So we just trying to get everything out there. quickly. I don't want her to have any excuses to delay this hotline. So he said, Rain, beautiful for sure. It's ready, y'all good. So yeah, shout out to Rain for that. And see, too tight. Make sure you in there. You're gonna have the phone line bumping. Anybody could call up. You're gonna have the question of the day. So great. It's gonna be a great show, man. Everybody's doing great things at the Raw Society, as she's mentioned before. Make sure y'all go subscribe to all channels. Thank y'all last night for getting our live up to 1,000 views last night. So shout out to everybody who supported that. Like I was telling people in the chat, don't worry about how many people are watching. If you keep sharing, it'll get out to the masses. And shout out to Ask a Brother Podcast. He commented on our clip that we did about him today. So shout out to Ask a Brother Podcast on that clip that he responded to. So shout out to everybody, man. We appreciate everybody, man. But again, tomorrow will be open panel night discussion. Y'all already know what the topic is going to be. And we're going to be ready, man. We're going to be ready. So make sure y'all follow us, and y'all have a great night, man. We out.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story, y'all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Put that on my